Boom. What is up, guys? How's it going? We are live here. How is it going? This is Zach in getting ready for our Q&A live one right now. Really excited about this, guys. So let's just get some people hopping on here. Let's adjust some things here. Let's see if you guys can hear me. Let me know. I'd love for you guys to make sure you can hear me. Let me go check everything here. Boom, boom, boom. Check we're live. Okay, we should be good here. Perfect. So, yeah, guys, how's it going? So let me just get some banners here going on. Let's see here. Sweet. Yeah, guys. So let me know what's going on. Just talking to you from the house here. No office today, but yeah, we can answer some questions and can just help you become a better real estate investor today. So let's give you a quick update of what's going on here. So had a couple deals this week, driving crazy with these coronavirus stuff, but you know, we keep the mask going. We keep everything as safe as possible. So if you guys are watching this and you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you go to Flip with Rick on Instagram and give me a follow there. We have at Flip with Rick. Just always having the great content for you guys. And boom. So let me know, guys. Comment below where you guys are from. And we'd love to just get a conversation going. And boom, we can do just a quick Q&A here, guys. Not be too quick. I like to keep it long as possible. I like to answer all of your questions. You should get a lot of people talking from all over. So let me look here. Okay, it looks like we're all good. Just want to make sure. Okay, looks good. All righty. So yeah, I can start this off. Let me go my Instagram DMs and just start answering some questions on there. And then we can start answering stuff from here. So let's see. So first question I got here, just to get everything going here is, let's see. How should I get started wholesaling if I'm new and 17 years old? So that's a good question I got here. Thanks, Blake. So Blake wants to know, if I'm 17 years old, how do I get started in real estate investing? And that's a great question. So when you're 17, obviously the biggest pitfall you do have, if maybe you're in high school, maybe you're not, is you got to see where you can spend your time. Now, if you're in high school, obviously you don't have 12 hours a day. You can be hustling and grinding in real estate investing, and you might need to just focus on the basics. So if I was back at 17 again, I would just go back, just start upping my knowledge and getting as good as I possibly can learning real estate investing. So that's picking up some books, going on the YouTube University and just learning and learning and learning. That could be a really good start when you're 17. Now this brings me back. So you got to get the knowledge up, and there's some aspects of real estate wholesaling you need to understand. So when you're starting right when you're new, you need to understand, first of all, you got to get a general knowledge of real estate and acquisitions. So again, some really good books I do recommend is, I think Carlos Reyes got a pretty good one. There's some other ones like 40 Days into Real Estate Investing. Robert, let me see here. I got to do a volume check, guys, real quick. All right, yeah, we're good. Sweet. So yeah, we got the volume check. So yeah, so we go there, get some books. Obviously, just go on YouTube. I recommend all of my content for Flip with Rick. But if you can't do that one, just look at some other ones. I think, I mean, there's plenty of good ones. Carlos Reyes has a really good one. Jerry Norton's got good stuff there. I mean, if you search real estate wholesaling, you go to a pretty big guy, Max Maxwell, all those, Jamel Gibbs, all those dudes, like you can't really go wrong just listening to their content and them talking. But yeah, you really can't go wrong with that. And then obviously you need to start upping your acquisition skills. So the acquisition skills is where I really have my specialty. That's really where I've been really grinding and putting the hustle mode in there, and I get really good. And this was mostly me talking to people and getting really good at just getting deals done either virtually or in front of someone. Is I would actually just cold call and cold call and cold call. I would cold call for hours and hours and hours, and I would just keep cold calling every single day, Monday through Friday. Kept a pretty good schedule, like 4 to 7-ish. o'clock just cold calling. That's why I can go on these lives for hours and hours, just because I was on the phone calling, and it's definitely, I'm having a way better time doing this than if I was actually cold calling myself. So that's what I like to do, and that's how I actually got my skills up doing that. And then you just get better at that, and then we're in the coronavirus times now. So what are you really going to be doing that is different? So what I mean by this is real estate wholesaling has changed since, I would say, early March. And in early March, everything went nuts. So, with the coronavirus, it's a lot harder to actually go out and meet. Like, if you're 17, I would tell you, hey, Zach, go out there and meet and go on 50 appointments in a week, every single week for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and just keep going, keep hammering, keep going, and meeting everyone you can possible. And that is just not the case anymore. You can't be doing that. I wouldn't recommend that because you'd be getting sick. And it's not guaranteed you'll get sick, but if you meet 100 people a week, I mean, what are the chances that someone's got coronavirus? So I would say you got to be a lot more careful in your appointments. You got to be a lot more just useful of what you're doing and meeting people. Obviously, tell you to wear masks, meet people in person. You can do some virtual deals, everything like that. It's always fun. But yeah, just learning it. I would say talking to people on the phone can make it a lot better. Just physically talking to people. That's another big one I do recommend is just get on the phone and cold calling. Now, cold calling might not be the best use of your time, but you'll definitely get deals cold calling. And it definitely is a good character booster, and it just helps you talk to people and really up your sales skills. I mean, how do you think people like Jordan Belfort got so good? They didn't do it by not cold calling. So let's see here. Let's go to the next question here. And obviously, got to learn marketing and all those other fun stuff. But if you're 17, get a little grip going. Start trying to meet people. Start trying to get those deals. But I mean, you're definitely on the right track here. So actually, sometimes I get some really good questions and I don't even answer them. I just save them for this and then I'll text them after this. So let's see here. Okay, DeMarcus says, hey man, what's going on? I'm in Texas. Let's see. This guy wants to know. Okay, I feel like I'm. Okay, so the guy wants to know if I should cold call or text a pre-foreclosure. Now, the answer to that one is you should 100%. You should just text those pre-foreclosures. Cold calling pre-foreclosures aren't the best. I mean, you could hold on. You can talk to people in pre-foreclosure, but I mean, cold calling it it's honestly, in my opinion, a big headache and a hassle because pre-foreclosures are a real difficult one because it is just almost impossible to get them on the phone because they're getting debt collectors, they're getting people calling like crazy. It's insane here. And I do recommend texting it. Cold calling, I would say door knocking, but with coronavirus, you never know what's going on here. So let me try to pop up on here too. Let's try to do an Instagram live, get some people over there too. See if I can help everyone. Let's see here. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. Get this guy on here. We're going to get the Instagram set up too, so we can get everyone possible to help. So, all righty. Let's see here. So we got someone on here. So George wants to know, what's up, George? How are you? George says, hey, Zach, when sending a contract over to a seller from DocuSign, do I sign then the seller, or do they sign and then me before I send this to the title company? Thanks, brother. All right, George. What I like to do is, I mean, George, do you want leverage or do you not want leverage? And what I mean by that is you obviously want leverage on the seller. So wouldn't it be better if they signed it first before you? Because if you signed it, then they're like, oh, this guy signed it. He's ready to go. He's good to go. And then they feel like, oh no, he signed it. It's kind of pressury. I like to have them sign first because what if What if I don't want to sign her? Or what if I have to sign with another company? What if I got to do something else? Obviously, I just like to keep them signing it first, just to show it's a blank slate. Because if I sign it, I feel like it brings more pressure to the seller for some reason. It's just how my weird mind works. Um, yeah, but obviously using DocuSign, I would just send it over to them, have them sign it first, then have me sign it. That's the way I do it because obviously they got questions, things like that, and then if they have to think it over, then your signature is kind of stuck there for a couple days on DocuSign. So I'd rather them sign it and then me sign it, so it's signed on the same date. I get a lot of time on virtual deals. Someone wants to say, "Hey Zach, can I go see a lawyer? Can you go help me out with this thing?" Blah 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 blah. It's like, come on, man. And then you actually go to the title company and then the seller. Then you signed it date on, like, let's say the 1st, and then they get back with their lawyer and they sign it the 7th, and then it looks all weird, and then there could be issues with, hey, you signed it, but then you signed it. When is the actual date of everything? It's just like, oh, it's a big headache. So I like to just make them sign it, and then I sign it, and then whenever I sign it, that's the actual date of everything. Let me go see this thing here. I just came back from a checking out a house, so I didn't really. I'm 100% always here, so I just wanted to make sure I got everything here. But I'm trying to set up Instagram too, just trying to help the people out. You know, if I can get in front of as many people as possible and literally help them out, that's all I want, and that's all I could ever want, man. So let's see here. I do like this, do like that. Alrighty, so got that going on here, but all right. And George here says, thanks. No problem, man. I'm always here to help you guys. George, let me know what market you're in. Love to know what's going on in your neck of the woods. In my market, guys, it's heating up, dude. I'm being honest. In my market, things are actually starting to heat up. So it's real exciting times where I am. And I always love to bring the heat and help people out here. So get the setup here. Alrighty, so yeah, so in my market, I'm getting a lot of just like distraught landlords that just don't want to deal with all this junk and the mess with everything, and they feel like they got to deal with this. Let's see, wait, how does this even work, bro? I don't even know how that works. All right, whatever. Let's go here. Next question here is: have you wholesaled a house with sending pictures to the sellers? No showing in person. If you wholesale a house with sending pictures to this. David, can you elaborate that one for me? I'm trying to understand this here. Do you mean wholesale to a house without the name? David, are you talking about to the actual seller, or are you talking about to the buyer? If you can clarify that one for me, David, real quick, I'd appreciate it. Just trying to understand what you mean by that one, because I mean, I've wholesaled houses with actually never being there, and the buyer actually never being there, and it's kind of all virtual. So I guess yes, you can, but I mean, I'm just trying to understand what you mean by that one, David. Let's see here. Have you wholesaled a house with sending pictures to the sellers? Yeah, I've wholesaled houses, especially in probate. That happens a lot, is where the actual sellers don't live in state and they actually want proof that the house is actually in such a bad, distraught condition. And I say, okay, here you go. And they freak out and they're like, okay, I understand why you're at that price. And it works out pretty well. But that's how I actually do it. But if you're talking about a cash buyer, it's a little different because my cash buyers they're like, they're physically in the location. They're going to flip it. So they actually like to actually go in there and look, but that's really how it works with them. And then just put here, Q&A. So we're getting our Instagram buddies on here too. Just trying to get everyone possible to help. So let's see if that one works. Cool. All right. So yeah, keep the questions coming, guys. Keep those questions coming. Love to answer them all. We're going to get you up here. All righty. So we're going to set that one up while we're waiting for everyone hop up here on YouTube. Usually takes everyone a while apparently to get on YouTube, but no big deal there. And yeah, we'll just see what we can do to help you out here. But yeah, let's see. Okay, looks like we're good on here too. Sweet. So all right, so George says here, I'm in South Florida. The market here is amazing, dude. I'm telling you, Florida is literally on fire right now when it comes to actually wholesaling properties. I mean, right now I'm getting so many landlords that are just, I mean, they're being terrible landlords and there's not managing the properties correctly. They're letting these tenants take advantage of them, and it's just not doing well. So yeah, man, 100%. I'm telling you right now, in South Florida, it's crazy. Depends where you're out in South Florida. Miami is a little nuts, but I don't think you can really go too wrong wholesaling in here in Florida. Again, Miami gets a little tougher because I don't speak Spanish, so I could get in trouble there. But you know, it's a good market. I do enjoy it. There's other markets that are a lot tougher, so I'm pretty grateful for where I'm actually at here, and I'm pretty happy about it. So I can't really complain too much, and doing good here. So we got some more people hopping up here on Instagram. What is up, guys? How is it going? How's it going? How's it going? Let me just pop you guys up here. All right, guys. So yeah, let me know what's going on. I'm actually live here on Instagram, live here on YouTube, just trying to help everyone out, trying to help people out as much as possible here, and that's basically what I'm here for. So if you got any questions, pop them up here. I'd love to answer them, and we'd love to see here. So let's get some first questions going on here. So we got some guys popping in. So we got someone asking here, do you know anyone who wholesales in New York City? Personally, I don't know anyone specifically in New York City that's wholesaling real estate, but if someone's wholesaling in New York City, give me a holler, leave a comment below, and we can get you connected, bro. But New York City, man, jeez, that's an interesting one. New York City, I've never really heard of people like just doing like the wholesaling type that I do is like this, because I usually do the single family homes. So it seems pretty interesting. New York City, though, are you talking like a borough, or are you actually talking Manhattan? That'd be pretty funny wholesaling apartments there. I don't know anyone in there. I think if there's a lot of killers in there, I would know. But yeah, never know that one. But I can, I will, I must says, how would I start here in Dallas? Dude, Dallas is an amazing market to actually do real estate investing. So that's a good one. I wouldn't be worried at all in Dallas. If I actually had to start in the heartland of America, Dallas, I would do driving for dollars. I think Dallas is a prime market for driving for dollars. There's some absolute killers in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that are doing very well. You go to Dallas, they're doing well. I mean, Texas overall is an amazing market. There's so many guys doing so well there. I don't think you can go wrong at all in Dallas. Who's out in Dallas? I know Justin Peters out there in Dallas. I think Mike Hambright's in Dallas. He might be out in a suburb or something like that. He's actually an investor field dude. He does really well out there too. Another really guy out there in Texas, you got Houston. I mean, there's killers galore there in Houston. You got San Antonio. I mean, there's so many good real estate investing going on in Texas. It's insane. I would say it's a little bigger. So maybe you're better in Florida, but yeah, man. So if I start in Dallas, I would actually do driving for dollars. So driving for dollars, if you guys don't know what that is, most of you guys do who follow me here on Flip with Rick, is you're actually going inside of your car, you're looking around, and you're actually looking for distressed properties. Sometimes if you're using like the PropStream app, you could actually, do something different there. You go on the PropStream, or you just physically drive with a notebook and just look around, and just go around here and look. And the good part about driving for dollars is it absolutely takes no skill. You don't have to be this absolute killer of a marketer to go out there and do extremely well. Just go out there and look for some properties. I mean, you really can't go wrong there in Dallas. I know Justin Peters and David Lecko, they partnered up there. They do very well there. I mean, driving for dollars is absolutely just a killer there. Then what I would do is, first of all, if you're starting out, I don't know your name, man. It says I can, I will, I must, but okay. But let me know what your name is. Love to actually know who you guys are, because you guys always hop on every week, and I really enjoy it. I always have a fun time talking to you guys. But what I've said before is you need to knowledge up, man. The top way to get good at this game, which is real estate wholesaling and investing, is literally just talking to people and literally just going in front of someone, either on the phone or in person, and actually just building up the sales skills. I mean, a big part of why I've done pretty well in real estate and real estate investing is because I've gotten kicked in the mouth literally so many times by real estate investors and other like sellers just attacking me and going nuts, going crazy, going, oh, it's insane, man. So some more people here. What's up, Nick, here in North Carolina? Dude, North Carolina is an awesome market too. We know one of our good friends there, Jamel Gibbs, is out there in North Carolina. He just recently did like a virtual deal. Like, he's absolute killer. You already know Max Maxwell's out there, real estate guru, wholesale mentory, Rico, Marshall, not forgetting about you guys. They went on my podcast. They're absolutely just killers out there in North Carolina. They're also pretty good at basketball over there too. Not the best at football, but hey, whatever. So let's go to the next question here on YouTube. Is do you text blast? If so, who do you use? Okay, Roland. This is another controversial question, I would say. This is a question that, I mean, it doesn't really matter who you use for text blasting, man. I mean, I'm a big fan of Lead Sherpa. I'm a big fan of Batch Leads. Roar's a really good service. Launch Control. Personally, I've been using Lead Sherpa for the past, I think, 6-7 months right now. Ever since really Corona hit, we really went back hard on the text blasting, and it's really given us a huge advantage in our market. And guys, you know me, you know Rick, when we decide we're going in a marketing channel, we literally go all gas, no brakes, we go crazy. So we're sending out thousands and thousands of texts every single day, Monday through Friday, business hours, text, and it is just, we're just churning leads just like a machine. It's great. But to answer your question there, Roland, is I use Lead Sherpa. Just the way that I do it is because I'm not like the typical real estate texter, I would say. I don't think you guys are sending, over 2,500 texts a day. If so, maybe Lead Sherpa is the right one for you. I think if you're sending around 1,000 a day, I would say Batch Leads is a really good service too. You really got to check the economics of everything. Again, Lead Sherpa, I'm pretty sure you have to actually sign like a contract or something like that. So I would say just look at what we can. Roar's a really good one. There's a lot of other services on the come up, man. There's so many services on the come up right now, and I think they take over Lead Sherpa. I wouldn't count out those guys at Batch Leads at all. I mean, they're pretty innovative. Shout out to Jesse Burrell. He just got a Lambo. So obviously they're doing something right if people are actually trusting him, spending their marketing dollars with him. The dude's got a Lambo, which is awesome. Scott, man, what's up, bro? Oh, your name's Scott. Sweet. Can you mentor me? Guys, what do you think we're doing now? This is like a coaching call, Q&A. I'm trying to give you some free value, some free mentorship just to help you guys out as much as possible, guys. If I can literally make you a better real estate investor before you came on here, you watch me talk, you hear my stupid face talk, and you come out with some knowledge, some value, you got a question answered that's burning, that actually helped you out, and you actually got value from this. That's all I really need, man. We got some mentorship too. I mean, we got a university, we got things like that, but you said you're pretty new, man. I get a grip on everything. Really just understand the market that you're in. I think Driving for Dollars is a really good tool. We got a lot of good videos. Just start learning. Maybe you can go to PPS, buy a PPS product, do some university, but I mean, there's no rush on anything, man. Another question I got here is, yeah, guys, anyone on the YouTube also, guys, my buddy here, he wants to know if anyone's in New York City wholesaling. So if you're in New York City wholesaling, let me know, guys. So yeah, so yeah, to answer that question, we got someone else here. Focus Realty Group, New Jersey. New Jersey, different than New York City. New Jersey is actually a pretty good market. There's some really good guys out there. Wholesaling in New York City is pretty difficult, but the Bronx, Queens, Staten Island, Harlem can work, and of course, all of upstate New York. Of course, man, upstate New York's pretty good. Getting knocked way down is the only way forward. I'm in Nebraska market, living in San Diego. Yeah, dude, Nebraska seems like a really, really good market. I would not question Nebraska at all. Living in San Diego, yeah, San Diego is a tough market. I know a lot of guys out there in San Diego. I know who's there. Kent Clothier's out there. I think Greg Helbeck's out there, but he's like doing virtual stuff. There's some other San Diego guys out there. I mean, San Diego is where it's at to like live and hang out. That's a cool place. We're not going to talk about taxes. Don't get me on a rant, guys. I'm not letting you guys give me a rant on that. But San Diego is a cool place to live. But a lot of the real estate wholesalers that are really good, they got really good at virtual real estate investing. It's really helping them out. Jimmy here says, keep killing it, brother. Good luck, everyone. Thank you so much, guys. This is not you following me or subscribing to me. This is actually a community, guys. We're here to help each other. And if we can help each other become just better and better and better, I'd love to hear it. So comment below what market you're in. I'd love to talk about everything. So Nick has a question here. It says, anyone have a favorite skip tracing service? Sup, bro? So Nick, you really can't go wrong with skip tracing. I'm going to give you a dirty, dirty secret on skip tracing. You ready to hear it? Most skip tracing services, are you ready? Ready? You ready? We'll make this quiet. Every skip tracing service that you hear about, they usually use only one of 4 services to get it. It's sort of like when you're pulling credit. Now, everyone that owns a skip tracing service is probably going to call me frantically saying, Zach, shut up, Zach, shut up, don't say anything. But here's the truth. These skip tracing services, they usually use one of the 3 top guys. So let's say when you're pulling data, a lot of the data is used by the top 3. So if you're pulling a credit score, Experian, I don't know what the other 2 are. I know one's Experian. I think I'll look it up for you guys, but there's actually credit services. So there's a million companies that pull your credit. There's actually 3 data services that actually pull it all together. Same thing like skip tracing, guys. So if you can get 3 phone numbers and you can actually possibly get an email, that's pretty sick. I like that. I would say that's pretty cool. But yeah, guys, I mean, favorite skip tracing service I would say right now would be Batch Leads. Batch Leads is my favorite. I have no affiliate code with them. I just think they're a really good service. And I think one of the most important things you should look at with a skip tracing company is look at real estate investors that are really, really successful and that get a lot of deals or do profitable deals that you know, and ask them what skip tracing service they use, just like you're doing right now, Nick. We've used Batch Leads before. We used Lead Sherpa to do that. We've done a million of them. We've actually had ones with we've actually had contracts with IDI to do it before. My opinion, most of it's the same data, so you really can't go wrong. There's some other services out there that are way cheaper, you know, like 6-7 cents, but you only get 1 phone number. When I'm doing text blasting, I want as many phone numbers as possible, especially if I'm doing like a Mojo dialer type service. But to answer your question, overall, favorite skip tracing services, Need to Skip's great. Need to Skip's great. Lead Sherpa is a good one. Batch Leads, you can't go wrong with those 3. Again, no affiliate code with that. I think Yellow Letter HQ has skip tracing too. Check them out. Yellow Letter HQ is a pretty good company. So weekly gratitude texts are key to opening up your market. Of course, man. Weekly gratitude texts are key to opening up your market. Can you elaborate on that one? I thought you meant weekly gratitude every week. Elaborate there. I guess I'm just getting, I guess I got live stream brain where I can't think of anything. Harvey's out there in Los Angeles. Los Angeles works. Again, it's a crazy market. Hate to be a landlord in Los Angeles, especially with rent controls and the way things are going right now. But LA is a good market. I would say you can make it work out there. It's tough, just like San Diego. You really got to be a grinder. You got to be insane. But Brian says AirPods fry your brain. Okay, my brain's doing pretty well, but That's funny, man. But yeah, I like the AirPods. You know, I don't like to get the thick microphone. I think it kind of gets in the way of the live streams. But Davey says hello. What's up, guys? Thanks, guys, for hopping on here. So Nick has a follow-up question here. Nick says, how do we check the do not call list when we have a list to pull to avoid issues? Now, Nick, I'm going to say this a million times just because I'm crazy. I need some clarification on that. Are you talking about do not call lists for direct mail? Are you talking about cold calling, text blasting, RVMs? Let me know what you mean by that. So I'm assuming, let's assume just for once, we're going to do texting. So to be on the do not call list, making sure you have that on texting, what I do recommend is you use a good service like Batch Leads or Lead Sherpa. Roar, I'm pretty sure they do that one too. I'm not active in Roar. I got some students who do Roar, but I would say for now, we're just talking about text blasting. So text blasting, they actually pull it on the do not call DNC service registry of the national one, and then services like Lead Sherpa actually have like all the people actually make a do not call list. So if it's a DNC, they put them on the national registry. But most services do that. RVMs, again, most services actually do that. They do the DNC, the do not call on that one. But yeah, I'd recommend that one. What's up, Alonzo? Alonzo pops up in here. Bro, let me know if you got your shirt, man. I think we sent you a shirt because we had a little contest thing going on. Let me know if you got your real estate investing Flip with Rick shirt. Let me know. But yeah, so how do we check? Okay, we did that one. So Lou has another question here. Lou says, weekly gratitude texts are key to farming the market. Yeah, I would say that too. Again, what is a weekly gratitude text? Let me look this up here. Bro, I don't even know what that is. Just because I think these to text. Oh, yeah. Okay, I get it. Yeah. Okay, we call it a little different than what we do, but yeah, we do that. Okay, yeah. I mean that we do that in the market sometimes. Again, we like to keep them sort of warm, or we act like we actually when we're actually texting in our market, we actually act like, bro, you still haven't gotten it. All right, DM me after this. Let me talk to you. But we do this text one's automated. So if you text me, let me know. I'll DM you after this, man. Whenever I get off of here. But I'm helping the people out right now. But yeah, DM me, Alonzo. We'll get that going. Again, guys, if you're on Instagram and you actually want to pop up, say hi to me, get in here. Go to the YouTube. It should be in the link right here. Let me pop up the link for you guys just when you get everything going here. Let me pop this up here. Let's see. We pop up, and we're actually going to put a thing on here. Let's see. Guests can see. Yes. Cool. Let's see. Do I have one here? All right. Yeah. So I'm actually putting a link here on the YouTube. So if you actually want to hop on, like say hi, and really get all of your questions answered if you want, I'd be more than happy to do that for you guys. So it's right here. I'm going to paste it on here. So yeah, man, if you guys want to come on, just hop on the stream right here and do it. That is actually the link to do it. But yeah, pretty cool one. Check that one out if you want. But we're still going to be answering these questions like crazy. So Davey says, hello, what's up, bro? What's up, guys? Any questions? Please ask me away. I'm here to help. I'm not getting off these lives until everyone gets their questions answered. I don't care if you literally just rapid fire 20 of them. They're getting done. I'm helping you. That is what I'm here to do. So Roland, what's up, bro? He says, I only asked because I use Batch Leads. I've created 20 text templates already, but some keywords are blocked and it's super tedious to create 10 more. I'm just having a hard time. Okay, man. I would 100% agree with you, man. The way things are working now is AT&T is going nuts. They are just blocking keywords. They're going crazy. Talk to Jesse, email him in support. He's usually on top of the keywords that are getting blocked. I know for a fact that you can't use coronavirus. You can't use Corona. I would say Rona is going to be blocked too. RONA. Rona. That one's getting blocked too. Let's see. I think interested or maybe sell. One of those two else is getting ones. We take them all out. You need to get very creative with your text templates, guys. You got to get extremely creative. So the ways that we actually, I mean, I post this on our Instagram stories all the time. We're getting like 30% response rates, deliveries over 90%. It's because every single day I create 2 new templates. Think about that for a second. 2 new templates every single day. You do that 7 days a week. That's all you gotta do. 2 new templates. Dude, bro, it's not that difficult, man. It is just, dude, it is not that hard, man. I'm gonna shift you guys over here on Instagram. Let's answer a quick question here. We got someone on here wanting to connect here, which is awesome, bro. I can't wait. We're gonna pop you on here. Let's see here. So let's answer this one question here. Then we'll pop up our guest friend over here, and we'll get this party going, guys. We're here to help, bro. Joe says, "What's up, Joe? What's up, bro? Hi, I'm in Lee County. How many times do you go through a list? You're texting and cold calling." Okay, so it's dependent. Again, I'm actually always I'm always talking to people. I'm always getting my list going. I would say in average, so I do in my local county here in Florida, I actually do 5 counties, which seems like a lot, but you know here at Flip with Rick, we like to go crazy, bro. But yeah, man. So in Lee County, we are actually. What's up, Lou? What's up? You're gonna hop on in like a couple minutes. Get ready, man. But to answer this question, so through my list, we usually like to rotate it. We make huge lists on like quarterly basis. So we hit different parts of our list every single month. Again, that could be 10,000, 15,000. It depends. But with I'm doing texting and cold calling, what I like to do is maybe one month I'll actually text, and then with another month, so I do a text, and then in the next month that text list gets turned into a cold call, and then the cold call list actually turns into a text. It's basically like a tiered system. So maybe I got 4 huge lists. So if this looks, I don't even know what I'm doing here, but so this is the one market. I'm actually going to text this one, and then market number 2, I'm actually going to cold call that one. Maybe 3, I'll do a direct mail with them, and 4th, maybe hit them with an RVM, but I can't do RVMs in Florida because they are illegal. And so you switch it so that when you text, you have to do a cold calling. We like to hit them all like crazy. Usually, we will text, cold call, direct mail. So our list is getting hit every single month because, again, with this coronavirus, sellers are changing rapidly. Things are changing like crazy. So to answer your question, man, we're always hitting our lists all the time. So without further ado, let's bring on Lou. Hello. Hey, bro. Can you hear me? You're on mute, bro.
Off mute, brother. How are you?
Good, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful, my man. My feet hit the floor this morning, so it's a good day.
Oh, dude, 100%, bro. Let's see here. Let me get you on the live here.
Got me on the live? All right, let's do this. Let's rock and roll. So, my name is Lou Ramos. I'm on IG, the official Lou Ramos. I am a real estate investor, and I am a veteran 3-year real estate agent with eXp Realty. And so we were touching on, I commented on IG, and I believe on your WhatsApp, on a gratitude test. Pretty much a gratitude test is what I like to personally do on a weekly basis. Pretty much I go down my contacts. And what I do is I hit everybody in my sphere, friends, family, even numbers that are, let's say an example, FSBOs for sales by owners, expired. And I like to send them my contact and say, hey, I want to personally thank you for, letting me help you, with your real estate needs. Sometimes you're going to have somebody who's going to say, who is this? How'd you get my number? But 9 times out of 10, someone's going to call me back. And I say, yeah, I see that you had the property on the market, and I would love to identify your needs. Pretty much you have to focus on getting the appointment, So you figure minimum, in order for you to rock and roll, and if you have to start with a number on how many deals you want to close a year. A lot of guys that are in the industry that are investors, that they do wholesaling, or a lot of agents that are realtors don't have a number. You have to have a number. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You have to make minimum at least 100 contacts a day. You have to at least schedule an appointment. 100 contacts a day, that's anywhere from 1 to 3 appointments set a day. That's how you start developing your pipeline. Wholesaling is not difficult.
No.
Being a real estate agent is not difficult. You know what's difficult is actually getting someone getting up and doing their lead gen, okay, and actually making a commitment to themselves and making the calls that they need to do. A lot of people don't want to do that. They don't want to get on the phones. They don't want to get hung up. Don't call me again. They don't want to deal with that. They think that the deals are going to come to the door. You have to go out and you have to get them. Especially now with this COVID-19, it should be a no-brainer. Like COVID-19 should actually make your brand stronger. How is it that, hey, Mr. So-and-so seller? So I see that you have your property on the market now for quite some time. And I would love to customize your experience, and I would love to help you in getting your home sold. How can we make that happen? I have a tremendous amount of buyers that virtually want to look at your home, personally, virtually, digitally would like to put in an offer on your home, and we can virtually close on your home as well. Doesn't that sound great from the comfort of your home? You
Yeah.
know, it's just pretty much you have to. A lot of people talk about me, 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 me. You have to talk about them, 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 them. Questions create opportunities. You have to answer the questions that they have for you, but most importantly, you have to ask them questions to get to where they need to be. And if they're willing to answer questions, that means they want to work with you. They just don't know how to. Everybody, property sellers, they're concerned about commissions, the wholesaling fee, etc. I pretty much get them away from talking about commissions and pretty much let's net. Let's think about netting. Forget about commissions.
Mhm.
So let's say if I have a property, I have a FISBO, and the gentleman's got a problem against paying me a commission. No problem. Well, how much do you want, Lou? I don't know. How about if you pay me a 6 or 7%, possibly at 8%? You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. A 7%, an 8%, a 6%. Well, how about this? How about if I do a 7% and I'm gonna put your property on the market and I'm gonna do a 10-day marketing blitz and I'm gonna get this home sold for you. But this is the key. I am going to co-broke and I am going to work with agents. And let's say if you're going to pay me a 7%, but I'm going to pay out a 5% to the buyer's agent or the buyer's wholesaling agent, right?
Mhm.
How are you going to do that? You're only going to get a 2 commission? I'll say exactly, because guess what? Guess how much work am I going to do, Zach, if I'm going to pay you a 5% commission to getting my listing out?
Wow,
Are you
wow.
gonna work? Are you gonna haul ass and you're gonna say to anyone, you need to buy this house. You need to buy this house because I'm getting a 2%. You're getting a 5%. So guess what happens now with all these offers that are coming in? What are we looking at now? Highest and what?
Highest and best.
High, absolutely, all day long. And now when you have 40, 50, 60, 80,000 over asking, am I really bitching about a 2% commission when I have highest and best?
It's true.
Not at all. It's all how you market it. It's all how you get it done. And now you're looking like a rock star investor, a rock star agent to your client, the seller. So guess what happens now when they need to buy something? Who are they going to go to? They're going to go to you. Or if they have a second home that they want to sell, who are they going to go to? They're going to go to you. And now that individual that you've helped, imagine how many people in their sphere are you going to get referred to?
What?
That's crazy. It's crazy. At some point, you're going to literally get to the level where you're not even going to have to lead gen anymore, because it's just now you have to start recruiting talent.
Mhm.
Now you're going to have to get your buyer's agents, your seller's agents. You're going to have to get an admin. You're going to have to just do a bunch of stuff where you just can't. And that's the key where you want to get to. You want to get to the key, to the point where now you're going to have to start recruiting talent, training them. Then you're going to reach that level of success. And when the money's coming in, what's the next level of success? Showing others how to be successful. Which I'm pretty sure that's where you're at, Zach. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen you.
That's what Rick said. I run operations for Rick, and I basically run the YouTube channel just because I like doing it. I like helping people. But yeah, bro, tell me a little about yourself. A lot of people are hopping on here on Instagram too, on YouTube, man. So again, can you let me know what market are you in? You're obviously an agent to investor. Like, just a quick overview for everyone.
Well, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. Born and raised in Jersey City, high school graduate, became a cop, stopped being a cop, got introduced to the wonderful life of real estate, became an investor, did what I had to do, did a couple of JV deals together. From there, I wanted to know a little bit more. So I did the 75-hour course. I became an agent with Keller Williams, and I was there for like about a year and a half, too. And then I hopped on board, and now I'm at EXP. Super happy with it. I'm in a great group of people that pretty much we lead gen every morning from like 8 to 11, and then every night we have another Zoom meeting, which we're all held accountable to, where we got to check in our numbers to see how many contacts we made for the day, how many closed.
All right, you popped off there for a second.
I just got a call, but I deleted it, so I declined it. So pretty much our numbers, we check in our numbers daily, and we have to stay on track of what we have to do. There's time blocking, so you have to do your time block. From this time, I'm not answering calls. This is what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And you always gotta keep your name and your clients here, get them into your subconscious mind, because now every time they think anything with real estate, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But anyway, so yeah, I hooked up with KW, did what I had to do. So I really wanted to focus on real estate, because I'm not one of these guys that if I'm going to be doing something, I'm just going to do, I'm a licensed agent and do real estate. I enrolled into a 6-month fire academy, and I became an inspector because I wanted to learn foundations of homes, fire code, building code. And then from there, when I was done with that, I became a building codes official, which pretty much I could go into a commercial property, I can go into a residence, and I could pretty much let you know if this house is good, if it's going to get a CO, if it has structural damage, if it's got mold, if it's got fire violations, anything going on, this is good to go, this is not good to go. I don't do inspections for a municipality or on the private sector, but when I am working with a client, either an end buyer, meaning a potential homeowner, or if I'm selling something and I'm working with them, these are the things that need to be addressed so that we can move forward and get top dollar for your property. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Real estate this is what I do. Real estate, you got drunks that they drink every day, they're alcoholics. You got people who use drugs, and whatever drugs they use, that's their thing. Real estate is my drug. This is what I do. That's my niche. You have to figure out your niche, and you have to know what's your why. If you don't know your niche, if you don't know your why, you're not going to go anywhere.
Definitely. Looks like you get another call.
Another call. Right. Can you see me? Should be coming up.
We're gonna pop up in like a couple seconds. Hold on.
Beep.
Here.
Let me
Take
see.
it off. All right, we're trying to pop them on real quick. Again, guys, if you want to pop on here, here's the stream link. Are you on?
Can you hear me, buddy? I can definitely see you, but can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can't see you. Get off of this and then try to go back in on the stream. That's probably what you need to do.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna take you off and then just actually.
Yeah, take me off and I'll come back in. Okay.
All right, cool, man. I'm not kicking him. He's coming back in. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna wait for him to hop back on. Again, that is the stream. But oh my God, Roland, dude, you're crazy. You're crazy, man. Okay, let's go back up here to the beginning here. We're gonna wait for him to hop back on here. Wait for him to hop back on here. Let's answer a quick Instagram question. Guys, you guys on YouTube, keep asking questions because I've already said this below. I'm not leaving until everyone, Instagram, YouTube, gets their questions answered. So this might be the first 10-hour live stream. I'll go 24 hours. If you guys got that many questions, I'll go for 24 hours straight. But let's see here. Let's answer this question real quick. So, I think your name's Xavier, but I could be wrong here, bro. Newbie question: should I still cold call landline phone numbers, dude? That is a no-brainer, bro. Please, man, cold call those landline numbers because those are gold numbers. Those are numbers other real estate investors like me can't text. So a big reason why, I mean, bro. Cold call those landline phones. They're very valuable. They're going to be a lot less saturated. Again, the pickup rate for landlines are a lot smaller, unfortunately. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles, man. But again, unfortunately, that's just what you got to deal with. Again, I'm going to post that Streamlart, that link on there, bro. If you can go on there, get on. Let me know if it helps me out. But yeah, man, Roland, bro, you said it. A lot of elderly people still love their landlines. It's so crazy, man. A lot of my direct mail deals that I get is because I don't hit the landlines too crazy. But once they get going, dude, the elderly people do love. Again, you cold calling the elderly people. They're a lot more aggressive, I guess. They don't like cold callers as much, but if you get a nice, sweet lady that's just trying to sell her property, she needs a solution, it'll definitely help you guys out. But yeah, man, cold call those landlines. Dude, it can't go wrong doing that, man. Looks like Lou's back on here. So let's get him back on, get him situated here. But see if I can set everything up right here. So let's get you on here. Alrighty, we're gonna get you on here. Okay, Lou popped on, then he popped right back off. So okay, cool, bro. Get back on here, Lou. Let's talk. If not, I can help all these people out and get going. But Lou also said here, Mojo Triple Dialer has an amazing skip tracer. Yeah, they do have a pretty good one, Service Lou. I don't know how much they charge though. If you Lou's gonna pop on here. He'll let me know here. Ooh, back on here. What's up, man?
Dude, this a lot of issues going on here with these phones and deals coming in, contracts, the computer. You know how it is. But anyway, I'm back, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the. This is what happens when a 46-year-old is got all this technology in front of him. He doesn't know what the hell's going on.
Cool. So, are you an investor or wholesaler when you say investing?
Well, I'm more on the investing side. So I like to flip and sell, and I also like to flip and hold. Wholesaling, I did, a couple deals, not too much. I think there's a lot of great opportunity in wholesaling. it's just something that I didn't focus on because I think like I said, you got to know your why, right? You got to know what do you want to do. You know, you got a lot of people that they want to jump in all over the place. And then guess what happens when they try to do everything? Nothing gets done.
Sure.
Wholesaling is a very good thing if you want to be a wholesaler. If you want to collect passive income, you want to, get distressed properties and you want to rehab them with minimum cost. You do your scope of work, and then get your your monthly rental income on all the properties. You're going to be in a very good place, because you're going to have assets, not liabilities. But it's all a numbers game. You have to get the deals at a good price. You have to do your work. Because if you get a good deal where your net cap is going to be, let's say, over 6-7%, then you're going to be you're going to have a nice cushion. So you have to know your numbers. A lot of guys, they lose a lot of money in the industry because they don't know their numbers. Wholesaling is a very, very good vehicle to get you where your long-term goals are going to be. And it's a great thing. You just have to master one before jumping onto something else. Does that make sense to you, Zach?
That makes sense. I would agree with that. I think wholesaling is the only thing I've ever known that you can just throw $5,000 into something and then get $150,000 back. That's safe and legal. But that's the only thing I know in real estate that you can do that with. I'm really into that. I mean, when it comes to long-term wealth, I'm not the biggest guys on rentals. I've been grilled before on this, but I've said before, if I had $100,000 to put into rentals, why wouldn't I just put that into 10 subject twos and make a 40% ROI versus buying a rental? Again, that's just the way I think. I mean, why make 12% when you can make 50% on them? But do you know Gabe DeSilva at all over there?
That name sounds very, very familiar.
Yeah, he's a big flipper in New Jersey. He's big there. I think Joe Evangelisti's out there too.
100%. Where you out of?
I'm Port St. Lucie, Florida. So Treasure Coast.
Got it.
Florida. A lot of crazy people. A lot of old people too. It's fun. I love it.
Thousands of miles away, but in this industry, we're like all in the same, the same inner circle. Does that make sense?
Of course we are. Right. And just being a real estate investor is such a far and few between. There's a lot of real estate investors, but there's not a lot of real estate investors that actually make money. That's the way I sort of see it. Just like Shopify, guys doing Amazon, it's just like only 10% are going to last in 5 years. And
you have a lot of individuals that they call themselves investors, but not putting in the work is not going to get you to that investor status. You know what I'm saying? You have to push, you have to grind, you got to get your name out there. You have to. The hardest thing about being a real estate agent, being a wholesaler, being a real estate investor, you have to dive in, and you have to dive in hard, and you have to work on your branding, and you got to network yourself, and you got to meet people. You have to do that for hard every 7 days a week for like about an entire year before someone even starts to remember your name. You know what I'm saying? You got to get your name out.
No, I remember everything. That's my problem. So that makes me good, really sales. So if I got an old lady calling me from like a couple of months ago, I remember the whole exact conversation, which helps me a lot. But yeah, I love connecting with everyone. The more and more I talk to people, the more wisdom. It's just like downloading information. Like if I can take what I can take the problems that you've had in your whole 10 years of real. That's why I got the podcast. Like if I could talk to Gabe DeSilva, I had something like a live thing like this. He told me everything that he did wrong in flipping in New Jersey. And he told me everything that went right. And now I know this. I download that in my brain. So now I know when I go and flip properties, I know what an issue could be, like the permitting, how to get the right contractors. Just talking to people like that every single week just makes you like 0.01% better. But overall, that just compound interest over time to get better and better and better. That's why all of my audience here, they can hear me drown and drone and drone and drone. But I say one little thing that just changes the way they think, or changes like a little thing that they know. Maybe they don't know what roof types are. They know what a hip roof is. I tell them what hip and gable roofs are, and just changes everything. Just 1% better. They get better and better and better, and it's the way you should do it, just like weightlifting.
Absolutely. Zach, how old are you?
I'm 20.
You're 20 years old. So imagine with the knowledge that you have now, like at 20 years old, when you get up to like, let's say my age, I'm 46, dude, you're going to be like on a whole ridiculous level. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like, and the good thing about being like where you are right now, and there's a lot of young individuals that are entrepreneurs and they're doing real estate, or if not, they're doing another venture. Like they literally need to hang out and be coachable and hang out with the veterans, because veterans they're at the level where, like I said, where they're going to teach others how to be successful. So you're pretty much, they're going to tell you, this is what I did. This is where I screwed up. This is what I did to change up. And now it's been working for me ever since. It's all about everything in any industry is all about systems. You have to learn the system, right? Then from there, once you master that system, you tweak it to how it's going to work for you. And you're going to have an amazing brand, man.
Yeah.
Sky's the limit.
Yeah. I mean, I got no ulterior motives on here. I mean, everyone knows that we do have a university, we do mentorship, but honestly, every single person listening to this, they know that I'm literally here just to help them become better. If I can provide some free value, when I was 17, nobody went on a live here, and no one literally, like if I was 17, if I could hop on a conversation with a dude that's doing like 6 figures every single month in real estate and just have him talk to me, answer my questions, it would have been so valuable. No one did that when I was 17 years old, like nobody. And I thought, hey, what if I do that? That's sort of what I'm doing now. Started the YouTube channel a year ago, thousands of subscribers. It's working.
And if you did want some type of mentorship or coaching, it would cost you thousands.
Oh yeah.
Because when I started in the industry, there was a bunch of people that would say, "Oh, Lou, I'll take care of you. Come on board. I want 20, 30% of the deals that you're doing. When you close, this is what we need. Or you're going to pay a monthly fee, etc." So now it's like, you know, I'm very blessed to work with a group of professionals that we're just doing stuff together, and we're just growing. Like together, we're one big fire.
Yeah, I gotta share this off real quick. Let me share this. I have everyone going on. I have everyone on every platform because I'm trying to help everyone out here. But
you got a lot of traffic going on over there.
I got a lot. I had like 15 people there on Instagram looking, and now I got people on Instagram. But it shuts off after an hour on Instagram, so I had to keep that there. But yeah, man, it's just helping people out. That's what I'm here for. Connecting with people like you. That's awesome to hear your story. But yeah, man, me helping people out. Apparently, thousands of people like it, and I'm going to keep going.
Just providing value.
That's it.
That's it. Bringing value at your doorstep. You know, and just you got to work with the right people. You know, people that are going to take that in consideration, and they're going to want to grow. I'm going to have to get my charger because my laptop is telling me like about 5%, and then you're going to go bye-bye. So Zach, give me 1 second, brother, and I shall return. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to some more people here, try to help everyone out. But let me take you off. But you're not kicked out. I didn't kick you, but you're still in the stream there. But yeah, you're good on there. But let's pop this up, guys. Answer these questions. I'm telling you, nobody. Let me pop this one because this isn't a question. But Zach giving out so much free game, dude. If I can help you get your first couple deals absolutely free, that's what I want, dude. At 17 years old, nobody had this on YouTube. Nobody would hop on here and talk to a successful real estate investor. I said, screw it, let's do it. That's what I got the podcast for. We're actually doing podcasts live. So it's kind of like what I did here with Lou. So I'd be on one side, and then the other guy's going to be on the other side. Dude, I'm telling you, Q4, October to December, I have literally put absolute killers on this Bag Searches podcast live. And you guys are going to ask them all the questions. I'm telling you right now, you're like, Zach, can you tell me? I'm not telling you. They will be announced every week on my Instagram. I'm telling you right now. You guys are thinking, oh, Zach's saying he's got guests, but like I'm in wholesaling. I know who the good guys are. I'm telling you right now. I'm proving you wrong. I've gotten the top guys in real estate wholesaling. You guys know exactly who I'm talking about. They are all coming on. They are all lined up. They all want to help you guys out. They see what I'm doing. They know me. Trust me, these guys, they know what I'm doing, man. You guys are going to get on there and you're going to help them up. But let's start up from the top because, again, I have to answer all these questions, and I'm probably going to go on for 10 hours today, but, that's okay. Hopefully that was a joke, but okay, man. Roland says, I can't use property, the keywords for texting, property, offer, cash sell, interested, and much more, LOL. Yeah, dude. Quick tip for you on that one. When you hear that, okay, sure, sell is not there. But think about this for a second. Cash, that keyword for texting. Is there a synonym for the cash? Yes, there is. You can use money. You can use check. You can use wire. Just like something like, hey, I heard you might need to sell the property. I'm not using any of those keywords on there. I'm offering you something where you can get a check for the check for 123 Main Street. You got to be creative, bro. You got to be creative, and that would be the difference between you and the millions of other people that text. Just like direct mail, we're very creative in our direct mail. We're doing that all here. Let's see. Lou wants to know. He says my IG live is gone, and said I'll just tell him I know. It has a 1 hour limit. All right, cool. And again, this is mostly a YouTube thing. I mean, this is 99% trying to help the YouTube guys out because YouTube is where I spit the most value out. Quick secret on there, but I spit some value, guys, out. I spit some value on the Instagram too. Check me out there. I'm always doing something pretty funny on there. But let's see. Quick question here. Then we'll go back with Lou. George says, can double close to use finance buyers or cash hard money is the only way to move a property? Can double close to use finance buyers or cash hard money is the only way to move a property? Give me some context on that, George. Are you talking about you need that because the buyer is using financing, you have to double close? Because technically yes, technically no. Depends if it's hard money, but you say hard money there. So let me know if the buyer's cash, you don't need to do a double closing. I'm not really a big fan of it. Again, it's always how good of a title company you have. Do you have an investor-friendly title company, or you have just a, I'm not going to curse on here, but like just a lower tier title company that's used to just like the Keller Williams and the luxury agent ones that don't know exactly what wholesaling is, and they're absolutely terrible for us as wholesalers. But Nick, you're the next question up. Don't worry, guys. Guys, answer your questions again. Before we go any further, before we hop on, talk to Lou one more time, you guys need to stop right now and like this video right now and click subscribe. The more likes we get, the more people that hop on here. And guess what happens when more people hop on here? They ask more questions, which makes me have to stay longer and longer, which means I spit more fire and value. Because I'm telling you, these guys asking questions, they're asking questions that you actually have, but you actually haven't even thought of that question. It was actually a really good question, but you've never even thought about it, and it brings you more value. So liking this right now will make you a better real estate investor. I'm not trying to trick you here, guys. Like that right now, and let's get going, guys. So smash that like button, subscribe. I get more pumped up. The more people that come on here, I even get more pumped up here, and that's it. So let's go back here on the other banner. So comment below your real estate questions. Let's get Lou back on here. Bro?
I'm here, bro.
Back on.
I'm here.
Try this one. We'll get people low by that one, so we'll get the outside one here. But yeah, man, that's all I'm trying to do. Just help people out, and that's it. Most of my audience are real estate wholesalers. I got some investors, fix and flippers, but it just anything real estate investing related. I'm here to help, and that's really it.
Well, I'm certainly interested in staying connected with you, kiddo. So I think that we can put some stuff together, a meeting of the minds, and work on something where we can just provide more value for the audience, for coming up real estate investors, for buyers and sellers.
Mhm.
Um,
I'm popping up your Instagram here. Jeez, you got a lot of followers.
I try.
Jeez. I'm almost at 4,000. I started it like what 4 months ago, but 5,844 posts. Oh my gosh, I need to go to your level.
Yeah. You just got
Guys,
to
I'm not lying. Look, check this guy out. Give him a follow.
hit me up.
But,
And
that's
listen,
cool, bro.
at the bottom of what I do, real estate investor, it says realtor. It says humble badass. It's all about being humble. You know,
Dude, that's real estate's all about being humbled because you could feel like you're the big bad wolf. Like you're a realtor too. Actually, I can't say. I got one guest. He's the top realtor in LA, but something like that. But like you can feel like you're the biggest, baddest realtor ever, and then Ryan Serhant comes out here and just says, "Hey, I just sold $100 million this week in real estate," and you're just like, "Whoa!" It's everyone in the market. I put on. You might think you're the top rental dude. I had on Matt Larson. He owns 4,000 rentals. So you think you're the rental king because you own 100 in New Jersey. This dude owns 4,000 rentals. There's always someone better than you. But if you can just get better by listening to those guys, sky's the limit.
yeah, it's ridiculous. You know, one of my business partner that I've done a couple of deals with. You know, this man owns like about 60 properties. And he gets rental income off these 60 properties. One property can be a 12-unit building, you know, a one family, a multifamily, a 2 or 3, you know, he's got buildings all over. He's in a very good place. And you know what? This guy still gets up in the morning. He grinds. He still drives for dollars, knocking on doors. Do you want to sell? Do you need to do this? And this is the type of guy that he'll do anything. He'll wholesale a deal. He'll buy the property. He'll rehab it. You know, it's all a numbers game. You have to look at the property and say, is this something worth wholesaling? Is this something worth buying and keeping for passive income? Once you start getting into the ball rolling and where you have a nice cushion where you can invest into property and do what you got to do, you're going to be able to make these determinations whether or not when you look at a property, say, okay, this baby I want to hold on. This baby I want to wholesale. This baby I want to flip and sell. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna start
find what the best are.
You're gonna, and it's just gonna come to you like nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's it, man. You're in a really good position when you can say, this is what I want to do with this property. I could get it done in 90 days.
Yeah, I mean, I think we got to win. We do a lot of wholetailing. You probably know what that is, but that's basically what I need to set up our business model here in Florida is because I'm so thankful for the people in New Jersey leaving the state and coming to Florida and just buying all my properties. So there's an influx of people going into Florida. And so that means just the demand's up and up and up. So when I list a property on the market that's like a quaint 3.2, it sells instantly.
Shit, Zach, I might wind up buying something off of you because I want to leave Jersey.
You don't want to buy anything from me. I'm telling you right now. I literally sell my property to the highest. I don't give deals out. It's just the truth. So if I get a property, I'm squeezing the most profit possible out of it.
Well, that's business, right?
That's business. So I'm not that wholesaler that'll give you a sweet deal. That used to be me. 17 years. That's when I was in high school. That's not me anymore. But yeah, just trying to help everyone out.
And as you get older, the numbers are going to change. They're going to keep changing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Because you're going to start. You're going to be at that. Your portfolio is going to like expand of stuff to where you're going to be able to do things on a larger scale. Larger scale requires, more money, and that's a good thing. And there's no one that can say that better than Grant Cardone.
It's true.
10x, baby.
I love Grant Cardone. I actually, my most popular video, I made a viral video about Grant Cardone a couple months ago. I don't think I got contact by him, but I talked about how he kind of like stopped the Cardone Capital. It got like what 20,000 views in like a week. It was crazy. But yeah, man, I love Grant Cardone. Everyone thinks I bash him in that video. I don't really bash him. I just try to just criticize him correctly. If you with this Cardone Capital, I still do think there's better ways to invest in Cardone Capital, but Grant Cardone as a person's amazing. Killer of a dude. I've seen his office a couple times.
His style's a little different. His style's a little different, but the man knows what he's doing. Another good real estate guru that knows his shit. You know, Than Morrow from Fortune Builders.
Than Morrow.
I
love Than. He makes the best buyers.
He's insane.
My favorite buyers. His students that just came out of a seminar that want to start flipping, I just give them a wholesale deal, and they'll pay a stupid amount for it just so they can flip and make 10 grand. They're my favorite.
Yeah.
I literally target Than Merrill like seminar people sometimes and from like Facebook, and they buy a lot of my properties. Again, guys, if you guys are listening to this, Than Merrill guys, if they just went to a seminar or whatever, hit them up. They're ready to buy properties for stupid high prices compared to your other cash buyers and slumlords.
Well, here's the thing, and this is not just because, you know, Than Morrow's when someone finishes their Fortune Builders Mastery program, it's pretty much when I used to be a cop. So guess what happens when I came out of a police academy, right? And I was a rookie on the street. I wanted to get my feet wet, and I wanted to get my first arrest. Just like a fireman, when he comes out of the fire academy, he wants to get his first fire, put one out. Same thing when you're done with a coaching program. You just want to get your feet. You want to just dive into that deal. I want to do my first baby. I want to do my first baby. You know, because that's typically where you want to be at. You want to get a deal done. And once you start getting that deal done, it comes to start, then the next couple of months, you get another deal. Then after that, be like, I need to do a deal a month. I need to do a couple deals a month. Next thing you know, you're doing like 10, 15, 20 deals a month. So you're like all over the place. You're in a good place, man. You're in a good place. So I definitely agree with you, Zach, on go to these Than Morrow events, you know, for these wholesalers, go and just meet people in the parking lot, give out your business cards. Hey, my name's Lou. I'm a wholesaler. I got access to deals. I see that you're in this Fortune Builders Mastery program. You know, they got like a 3-day event, and just network and market. I guarantee you that by the end of the 3rd day, when everyone's leaving and they sign up for the mastery program, they're going to start calling you and they're going to say, hey, Zach, I just finished this. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm going to get the financing. Tell me what you got. Give me some deals.
Yep. That's cash buyer.
You got to get them. You got to get them while it's hot. And just don't hand out your digital business card. Exchange information. Put them in your CRM. Follow up. Gratitude text. You have to do contacts. If it's a hot lead, you got to follow up with them every couple of days. You can't let leads fall through. This game is all about follow-up. You have to follow up.
It's pretty annoying for me, but you get touched 3 different ways if you're a seller. If you're on my list, God bless your soul, because you're getting hit in 4 different ways. You're getting a direct mail from me, you're getting cold called, you're getting text, and you're getting text multiple times a month. It's really annoying to be on my list, but yeah, I feel bad for him. But that's the difference between a good investor and a bad one.
I've literally had clients say to me, all right, Lou, okay, bring the paperwork. I'm going to sign it. I'm tired of you just calling and texting and emailing me. Okay, I'm already in front of your door. Open the door.
It's the, what is it called? It's the attorney approach.
That's it.
You hear me all the time. You're like, okay, fine. Now I'm ready to sell. I'm getting this. I mean, I go to these properties, but it's different wholesaling. But I don't have anything against real estate agents and realtors. I actually got a lot of good realtors, actually, my cash buyers. But it's hard to connect with a lot of these guys because these realtors, like there's only there's only honestly 5 in the 5 counties that I know that legitimately know what I do, and I can talk to them, and they got a good pulse in the market, and they could actually help me out. Every realtor's like, "You're a what? You don't have an A." Like, they don't trust you just because you don't have a license, and they don't like it. And I've said it a million times, I don't have a license on purpose because I don't want to put my name on a bandit sign and then get a $5,000 fine. It's not who I am. But yeah, man, I think we need to connect with agents a lot more. I think I'm working right now. I got the #1 real estate agent coach in the entire country. He's going on the podcast too. I just locked him up too. So guys, I'm literally in the back scenes, like talking to every single guy. I think I've gotten an answer from every real estate guru, every top one except for Than Merrill. He hasn't got back to me, but I'm talking to all of them, guys.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, listen, Zach, man, it's been a pleasure talking with you. I'm gonna DM you my contact information, my email, and my cell phone. I'm definitely interested in talking to you. There's a lot that I can learn from you, and I'm interested in that. And I thank you for your time. I gotta run because I'm going to an appointment. So hopefully, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, have a great one. Pleasure meeting with you, and let's talk, okay?
You have a YouTube?
I do, but I will say that I haven't been on it.
Man.
It's the only platform. Like, I'm on the gram, I'm on TikTok, I'm on LinkedIn, but I got to start popping my numbers. I got to start, getting my numbers up on YouTube.
It's fun, man. I really enjoy it. Just helping people out. It's a drug, just like real estate. Just I've gotten DMs from people like, dude, I just saw your video. I got my first deal. It's like, it's a drug, man. It's great.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
All right, so at official Lou Ramos, hit him up, man. But thanks so much, man. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, brother. God bless. All right.
God bless.
Keep rocking and rolling. Keep touching lives.
Boom. All right. So boom, he is off. So that means we got more time to answer questions. And oh my gosh, we got a lot of questions. So this is going to be a sick live today, but I'm keeping up. So let me go to my last question here. I said Nick, he is on here. So boom, we got Nick on here. So Nick says, Nick Scruderi, hopefully I definitely butchered that, but just that's who I'm known as, the name Butcher. So unfortunately, real life money. So I appreciate you answering all the questions, man. I have to be annoying and ask a bunch. Dude, ask them away. Please ask me questions. I love it. The more questions I get, shockingly to you, the more energy I get. So it's better and better and better. Do you think getting a property under contract before seeing it to save time is good to see if motivated? All right, Nick, I'm going to be real with you here. You can't get a good deal. Like, you can't get the best deal possible by not actually physically being in front of the seller. I know with this coronavirus and all these times now, it's real sexy seeing those guys doing everything virtually. It's real cool. It's awesome. But just to be honest, physically being in front of someone, this might be just because I'm like an old man, I feel like, but I'm 20. But getting in front of someone, you can build a connection and rapport that it's impossible to do in front of someone virtually. You just can't do it. What is it? Tony Robbins said, I think 80% of communication is nonverbal, and there's no words you can say that can change it. I definitely didn't say that the right way, but you get the point. So if communication and rapport, 80% of it is built without words, how much of that body language and things can you do over virtual? I mean, trust me, I'm a young dude. I love technology. I've gotten sick virtual real estate, like wholesale deals, but I could have gotten better ones if I did it in person. So again, to save time, depending how far someone else is in, Nick, let me know what market you're in. Let me tell you if there's any good killers out there near you that you can get connected with, and just maybe to help you out. But again, I would say it's always worth the time going out there, wear 2 masks, and stay safe. That's what I recommend to save time. It's cool, but would you rather save time if you're losing $5,000? It's just the way you got to think about it. Harlem World King, what's up, bro? Flip with Rick, you seem cool, calm spirit. I am cool and calm all the time. I get a little hyped up when talking to people and just helping them out here. But yeah, I guess I'm naturally more of an introvert, I would say. I'm very analytical when it comes to things, talking to deals. But overall, dude, I guess I'm a calm spirit. I mean, I guess that's pretty cool. Roland says, oh yeah, I already talked to him about that. Dude, that's how far we are. I got so many questions, guys. Keep the questions going, please. All right. So REI Misfits again, dude. That is such a sick logo. You need to design my next Flip with Rick logo. Zach gave out so much free game. That's all I'm here for, man. Roland says, I have a few zombie properties where the mailing address is. A few zombie where their mailing address is the same as. Move this real quick. Okay, is the same as the property subject property, but it's clearly vacant. Okay, so it's difficult tracking them down. I've tried Facebook as well. Any tips? Okay, so I definitely get you when it comes to that. So if the property is vacant and the mailing and the subject address is basically dead, either there could be a couple things going on there. Usually most of the time when I have to deal with that, I deal with probates. So make sure the properties are going through probate, because let's say, God forbid, someone's in a property, they live in it, it's a residence, so the mailing address is there, and then the subject properties, right? And unfortunately, they pass on. And that means that if you go on the property appraisers, nothing changed. The only thing that would change is when the property changes hands, and that's the only thing that happens. So maybe it's a probate that's not going through. You said you have a few of them. Again, the only thing I could tell you is just, if it's a zombie, that means no one's really at the obviously leave a sticky note there. If there's cars there, put a sticky note on the windshield. But get these little sticky notes here and just write something. And this is when you're even door knocking. You just write something. Hey, this is Zach. I'm looking to purchase your property, or I'm here to help you find a solution on getting rid of the property. Give me a call back. Put the number there and stick it on there. Usually someone goes by that property at least once, maybe a month, maybe every 6 months. Put it in there. Maybe put a plastic bag just in case it rains, and put a rock under there so it's there. And whenever the manager comes, maybe once a year, maybe every 6 months, they got your number. But that's the only thing I could recommend. It's really hard getting those properties. If you have the owner and they're not deceased, a tip I can give you here is try to go to True People Search and search their name and try to search that same city, and maybe they're living in a different property. That could help you out. I've done that before. Facebook message sometimes will work. Again, that's the way I do it. And then clearly, I'm assuming you've text blasted. So, and then obviously, if you get a phone number associated with that address and the name, you cold call that one and text blast it. But that's the only thing I can recommend there. You can obviously just do that. But all right, so Zach is blessed, and we'll get more and more blessed. Dude, I am so blessed right now. You guys actually watching this right now don't know how much it means the world to me. You guys are actually watching this, supporting us here at Flip with Rick, and just supporting me, Zachin, and Rick. It's just, guys, seriously, man, it's really humbling. In a year we've had 1,200 subscribers. Next year I don't even know. Honestly, if I had 50 subscribers after a year, I would be absolutely ecstatic and excited. And it's unbelievable, guys. I do this for fun. This is honestly not a money thing. Zach, good, great spirit. Thanks so much, man. Roland loves the names REI Misfits, bro. Tiago, what is up, bro? I hope I'm saying that right. Tigo. Hopefully, I think it's Tigo. What's up, bro? Flip with Rick. That's all we're here to do, man. Peace and blessings to all. Peace and blessings to all, to you, man. What's up? All right, got some more questions here. These questions pop. George says, can I use buyers using financing by double closing, or when wholesaling cash money or hard money is the only way to go? Okay, let me read that one more time. Can I use buyers using financing? You can do a double closing on that too, but again, I do recommend that you just do the one closing. I think it's easier with the title companies, and it's a lot less hassle. But you could do double closing. That's more of a Rick question, but it's definitely, I hate to say this because I'm saying this a million times, but that's because the real answer is, if you literally gave me a property, I looked at everything, I looked at the seller, you actually showed me, I said hi, I shook their hands, I can tell if it needs a double closing or not. It's really on a case-by-case basis, but usually you don't really need to, it's not really the end of the world, man. So, bro, it doesn't matter. Again, you're still making a wholesale fee, and that is what we want, right? Or a wholesale, whatever. Just shared this on my Facebook. Bro, oh, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Man, just everyone helping out, guys. Hopefully, if I can spread some value or some knowledge with you, hopefully you can help someone out. You know, you get someone in your DMs asking you a question about real estate, just help them out, man. I'm telling you. I'm not going to go into karma and all that stuff, but like, if you help someone out, it's legitimately going to help you out even more. So guys, you never know about the connections. Always network with people. I mean, that's what Lou's doing. He's just networking and networking and networking, just getting with people, learning more, and it just makes you a better person. No problem, George. Woo. All right. So again, I put this here. I'm not leaving everyone's questions because it's answered. So keep them going. Let's see if we can make this a 12-hour stream. I honestly wouldn't even care. So Elaine says, hi, Zach. I have PropStream and wonder what you think is the quickest route, I'll say route, to me getting my first deal. What list and what marketing strategy? Again, guys, just a quick tip here. If you want to get PropStream, just go to listrei.com for the best data possible. Again, that is listrei.com. PropStream, I love it. Okay. So quickest route to get your first deal on PropStream. I would actually say this. Like, I'm going to be honest. Like, I'm not here to, like, you can go use the link there, buy props. Like, honestly, I don't really care. Just trying to help you out. So Elaine, hopefully you're still on this. I think you are. But right here, where you see this PropStream app, you're going to go in the PropStream app here. I'm going to show you real quick. All right. So I'm actually in the PropStream app right now. I'm going to show you exactly what we need to do. So this is for PropStream. So you're in the PropStream app right here. Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to go here to Drive. All right. And I'm assuming you want to get your first wholesale deal. You're going to set your filters here. All right. I can't really show this. I made a PropStream video on the mobile thing, but what you're basically going to do is you're going to go here to MLS status, say no real quick, property characteristics. Right here, you're going to make sure we are at residential. Just click that one. We're going to do about a 15-mile radius. It depends where you're at. Maybe if you're in the suburbs right now and you have a better market somewhere else, you can do that one. I'll just go to any here on occupancy status. And then what I do here is just go on valuation. And then what I do is just put estimated, no, let's go to equity percentage. Make sure it's 60% right here or higher on the equity. Apply that one and start driving. It'll give you a driving for dollars route there. You can drive on all the high equity deals. And if you find someone that is just stressed with high equity, just go around there. Maybe just do driving for dollars with a PropStream. What you do is just drive for dollars there. That is what I would do with PropStream. Drive for dollars on high equity. Pull that list. Go out there, skip trace it, cold call them, door knock, do whatever you can. That's what I would do to get my first deal under PropStream. Again, you're asking me for a specific list. So depends, again, if you're cold calling that list. If I'm trying to get my first deal, I would cold call, text. I would literally do anything I can. So some lists you can do to get your first deal. I always recommend a high equity list. If you're going to cold call, do a direct mail campaign, text, just do a standard, maybe 60% plus high equity. Make sure it's within the values that you think that are good deals, that people actually do good deals on. Do that one and just pull that list out there and go and then just text that list, cold call that list. I'm going to door knock right now, COVID. But I would actually do that one and then just try to get a deal from that. That's what I would recommend. The marketing strategy, I think texting is pretty good right now, and you can also cold call. Mojo's good, ZenCall is good. Any of those services are really good. But hopefully I answered your question. If you have any follow-up questions or if you had a specific question on that one, please let me know. Okay. Mark Jones says, Fortune Builders Mastery Program, CRM. I don't know much about this Fortune Builders Mastery Program, but check it out. I guess it'd be interesting. Than Merrill is a good guy. Again, if you're looking at wholesaling, Than Merrill might not be the best dude, but like flipping, I think is a pretty good guy. He's helped a lot of people actually get into real estate investing. So it's pretty good. Yeah, check it out. I've never really heard any bad things about it. Okay, so Elaine, back up here, she says, how many texts can I send out a day and what's the best platform? Again, so it depends. Again, I've told you I don't have a bias. Like I'm not getting paid on affiliates with any of these guys, but let me change this banner. Let's see here. People need to know they ask me questions. I want to be on here forever, but how many texts I send out a day? So I send about 2,500 Monday through Friday. Usually it's text them in the morning and then answer them in the evening, or VA does that one. But how many texts I send out a day? 2,500 on average. Again, the average Joe doing it, they should maybe send out 500 to 1,000. Again, if you're actually trying to get real volume and like if texting's your only source of leads and everything, just do 2,000. Why not? I mean, I'd love to pump it up 10,000, but the 5 counties I live here in Florida, there's physically not enough properties for me to text. So I text everyone. I don't do too much cold calling. We love direct mail just because it's like a moat in our business. If that makes sense, you know, the whole moat drawbridge thing. Like not a lot of people can spend the amount of money we do in direct mail, me and Rick and our company, for wholesaling and real estate investing, wholesaling, all that fun jazz. But yeah, I'd start out, try 1,000, some good text platforms. I had a question on Instagram, but I would recommend, I like Lead Sherpa. Batch Leads is another amazing one. I think if you're only sending 1,000, I'd lean more on the Batch Lead side. They're very innovative. They, Jesse, Evo, Annie, they're great people. I think it's a great service. You can always reach out to them. They always answer everything. I think the customer service is top notch there. Really can't go wrong with that one. But all right, so always check the text there just in case I'm getting like a crazy, like, hey, Zach, this on your wholesale deal, the house is on fire. I always just keep the phone there just in case, you know, something crazy goes on, just because we own some properties. We're doing some flips right now. I got some on the market. Always like to keep it up. But so Roar, the reason why I'm saying Roar is spelled R-O-O-R. So maybe if you're looking, you're just like R-O-A-R, Roar. No, it's actually R-O-O-R. When I say Roar, some people get confused by that. But that's actually a text service that I do recommend. It's actually a really good one. That one's really good. Lead Sherpa is great. Batch Leads. Again, some of these services, they actually cap you on your market. So let's say we had a student over in Houston, Texas. He can't use Lead Sherpa because Lead Sherpa stops amount of people from using a certain zip code. And his zip code in Houston was messed up. So he went to Roar. He does very well with it. Trust me, that dude's a killer. But yeah, so that's the ones that I do recommend. But thank you so much for the question, Elaine. Give me more questions, please. That's all I want. I'm trying to hit a question limit. I think we've already hit it, but just to be on the safe side, let's ask about 2 more questions on here. Keep me on here. Keep the value going. Again, guys, let's answer this question here. So Elaine has a follow-up one. How big of a list should I get to start out with mailing and cold calling to get a deal? We're gonna get you a big spoon of this. It depends on your like what's your budget, Elaine? Comment below what your budget is. Depends, like if you only have $500 to spend this month, I'm not going to tell you to go out there and do a direct mail campaign. I'm just not. It's not what's best for you. And again, I guess I'm a fiduciary, I guess here, if that's what it is. But let me up this chair up. Just go even higher. Jeez, I could get a higher chair. But yeah. So depending on if I had like let's say $1,000 was my budget. What I would do with that list is I would go to PropStream, go to listrei.com. I would pull, I think on a standard plan, it's like 10,000. Like it's okay, so let me tell you a little difference about this, why I'm promoting PropStream. I used to be a list source. List source on average for new people. Like for me, I tell you a secret, I have a grandfathered in deal with list source. So let's say it's under 4 cents, which it is. So for me, it's cheaper sometimes to use ListSource. PropStream is actually the cheapest now for me. And then I was like, guys, ListSource is the best. And they're like, dude, it's 25 cents a lead. If I'm doing 10,000, do the math there. It's $2,500 for 10,000. Are you kidding me? Let me do the math for you. So if I had to pull 10,000 leads, if I was just new on ListSource for 10,000 leads, I would be paying 25 cents a lead. So I'd be paying $2,500 for a standard high equity list. It's a lot of money. I don't know about you, but you can buy, if you spent that in a year, because you spend 30 grand in a year on just ListSource. I mean, 30 grand, you can buy a Tesla for that one. Jeez, it's a lot. Lane just commented 600. Is that six? Oh, that's your budget. Okay, that's a good one. We can work with that. Versus PropStream, which on average is like $97 a month. And guess how many leads you get? You're like, Zach, you get 10,000 you can pull for $97. So that's why I recommend it. We've shifted our business. Again, for most people, it's amazing. So that's the one we actually recommend. So listria.com for that one, but enough on a plug on that one. I don't like being the plug guy, but okay. So I just saw $600 here. So next week, I might want to do this from the same place and actually have like a whiteboard here. What do you guys think? Let me know. Maybe I can just like hang a whiteboard here and I can get like an expo marker and I can like, whiteboard a deal in front of you guys here. Again, I have absolutely terrible handwriting, but let me know. I might get a whiteboard behind here and maybe it helps you guys out. I got a million whiteboards from the other office, but yeah, with $600, what I would do here is at $600, let me get the calculator out here. $600, so you are going to be spending $97 in PropStream, so you get the 10,000 there. I probably do a high equity list starting out. That means we have, and you're going to use ZenCall. So let's say, for example, it's $100 for everything. So that means we've got $400 for skip tracing, because what we're going to do is cold call. Cold calling will be the most economical option for you with $600 a month in marketing. So $400, let's say, for skip tracing. Let's see. So I mean, maybe you can get 13 cents. So 400 divided by that 13 cents. So that means we can get, hopefully, if you play your cards right, at about 13, 14 cents, you can pull 3,000 skip traces, which isn't the full 10,000 with PropStream. But again, it's not really the end of the world, because if you had to spend, again, maybe it's better to use ListSource, but at 3,000 for 25 cents, you'd be paying $750 on ListSource was the 97 on PropStream. So PropStream is a better option for you. So that means we can actually do 3,000. So we pull 3,000 that list. What we're going to do is use ZenCall, Mojo, whatever you want. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to cold call. What you should do is cold call that list of 3,000 every single month. And I'm telling you, if you cold call that list, you're going to get appointments and you will get deals. A quick story for you, Elaine. I don't know if you guys all know my story. Started at 17, quit bag boy job, hated it. Started real estate investing and wholesaling by myself. And then Rick helped me out. Went with him, and now I run his operations, and I help you guys out with this too. Flip with Rick, we do mentorship, all that fun jazz. But when I actually went to college, when I was 18, went to college, started cold calling out of my dorm. I would cold call for hours and hours, and it usually would take me I would cold call about 2,000 people before I got a deal, like a virtual deal. If I had a physical, maybe make it 1,500, but I'm not 100% sure on that one, just because, again, this was 2 years ago. The market was a lot less saturated, but pretty good. Did pretty good on that one. So 3,000, you should do very well. Again, if you're cold calling, you need to get a little script going. Again, you don't need to have a complicated script. If you want to actually cold call, what you would do here is you would go to flipwithrick.com/cold call. Again, I'm giving you a free script. Like, I'm giving you the secrets. Like, I'm giving you everything. So go to flipwithrick.com. Let me pop this up in here for you. Flipwithrick.com/cold call. All right, let's see. All right, that popped up there. So you guys can remember to comment below your questions, because hopefully you guys didn't forget, because I'm going to keep this going. But so I would go to flipwithrick.com/cold call, use the free cold calling script on there. It's nice and pretty. It's easy to use. You can fill everything out. It makes it real easy. You can cold call with it. Hey, this is Zach with 123 Home Buyer, whatever you want. Or, hey, this is Zach. How's it going? Are you the owner of blah, blah, blah? And then you ask them just a quick thing. There's a thing in there that actually puts the seller on edge to actually make them open up subconsciously on selling the property. But again, you have to go to flipwithrick.com/cold call to learn that secret. Again, it's free, dude. Just put your email in and boom, you get a free cold call script. I don't even care. So go there, use that script, cold call, and then what we're going to do is build rapport, use the FORD method, FORD. F is for family, talk about their family. O is occupation, what do they do for a living. R, recreation, what they want to do. And then D, most important one, is for dreams. And that's really important because you could talk about their dreams, talk about what they want to do, like what they want to do with the property, where they want to get in the future. You can build rapport like that. It's a really good one. What you do is, depending on what you want to do, Elaine, if you want to do virtual real estate investing, then you can set something up where you have maybe like a Zoom meeting. I had a podcast with Willie Coleman. He's really good at that. He's in South Carolina. He's 19 years old, and he does all that virtual stuff. He does the Zoom ones. He really talks about that one. Check that one out too. But if you want to do that Zoom one, go on a Zoom call with him and then actually lock everything up over the phone in the deal. Again, I have some really good YouTube content on that. It's all 100% free to help you out with that one too. But yeah, go to those breakdowns. Again, I don't want to drown because I know all of you guys actually watch that and you're here for more content. But virtually doing that, you can do that one really good. But if you want to actually get a bigger profit margin on this, again, we're going to talk about this a year from now. Praying that this COVID is done. I get my vaccine. I'm good. But hopefully that happens next year. What you want to do is you actually want to set up an appointment. And again, the reason why I'm so big on that is because you can build that rapport a lot better in person. You don't need to be this master salesman. Like honestly, you hear me talk. Do I sound like that slick car salesman, like Grant Cardone's car salesman? That's not who I am. I'm just a regular dude here to help you with a solution on selling your property. Again, I put my 10,000 hours in real estate investing and wholesaling, so maybe I'm a little more sharper, or I know how to answer objections a little more. Again, that cold calling script has objections in there. I'm 99% sure. Yeah. I put objections in there. I put a little red text in there to help you guys out there. But that's what I was doing a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, so I'd go there, answer the objections, go in the appointment. What I do, go in the appointment, build a rapport, get the contract in there. Again, I'm actually working with you guys on, I'm setting it up with Rick, actually talking to a lawyer on getting a free contract guide for you guys. That should be out next week. Guys, remind me on the next live if I forget, but there should be a free contract coming your way to sign up, just like that cold calling link. But I'm working with it now. I'm trying my best to help you guys out as much as possible. So in a week, you get a free contract that I gave you. It's a quick one-pager. You can do to actually assign it. It's forcible for title companies. If you actually DM me, and I can actually send you that contract right now. I have to get the okay with lawyers and everything, but if you want like an example of like a rough one that we got that you may be able to use, but maybe tweak it a little for your state, DM me on Instagram. Yeah. DM me on Instagram at Flip with Rick. Maybe I can send you that. Maybe not. We'll know. But next week it should be able to be live on the YouTube, but for the contract there. But yeah, go there, sign the contract, then go Facebook Marketplace, do whatever you want. Maybe PropStream, you can actually find buyers on PropStream. And what you do after that is you actually find a cash buyer, bring the cash buyer to the property, negotiate with them, get a nice big fancy check, and boom, you get a free contract, and then we can up your marketing budget, and then we scale and just make Elaine just have the empire that she deserves to have real estate investing. But yeah, so let's get the next question up here. Hopefully that answered your question. Hopefully not. I got Expo marker here because I actually had a big fat. I can't really show you here because I got the lighting thing set up here, but I actually got a big fat whiteboard that is like in the other room that's not set up yet. But I got the Expo markers here just because I got little tiny ones. But try to set something up back here. I think it'll help people out. That's honestly the point, right? Nick says, would you suggest creating an LLC before first deal, or does it matter in the beginning? Bro, I started when I was 17. I physically wasn't allowed to sign my contracts. So if I can't sign a contract, why do I have an LLC? Again, I do recommend you do it in an LLC just to protect your butt. I'm assuming, Nick, you're over 18. Hopefully, hopefully, maybe you're not. I don't know. Let me know. But again, I would recommend getting an LLC. You're in North Carolina. Shouldn't be too expensive. I think like Florida's insane. Florida gets ragged on a lot, but I think it cost me maybe $100 to set the LLC up myself, and then another $100 just to pay SunBiz to get it all done, which is like the Florida government thing. Again, guys, I don't want to get another rant with you guys, but don't spend thousands of dollars creating an LLC. Like, dude, do it yourself and learn yourself, because that's money you can spend on your marketing. Seriously, don't go to a lawyer and get all this LLC stuff, dude. I did my when I was 17. If I did it at 17, like, dumb. I didn't know anything about real estate, and I got that done. So yeah, man, just yeah, seriously, just create an LLC yourself. The only expense of creating one would be in California, because they got insane, like $600 more or less for all this jazz. But yeah, seriously, don't even worry. Just make an LLC. I do recommend if you're doing it, just get a contract on LLC. It'll just help you protect you. But I don't want to get into that lawyer jargon schmargon stuff. But Lane says, sorry, spelled your name wrong. This is my first live with Zach. This is your first live, but it won't be your last one, because we're going to help you out until you get your first couple deals. And then you're going to go on my podcast, and then you're going to say, oh my gosh, I made 6 figures this month from Zach, blah, 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 blah. And then it'll be great. But yeah, don't worry. Zach with an H, Zach with a K, ZAC, call me whatever. Just call me bro. I don't even care. PropStream or Propelio, which is your favorite? Oh boy, Propelio guys are going to get me mad. If I say this, I don't think they're going to let me on their YouTube channel. So maybe I have to ignore that question. Just kidding. But yeah, PropStream, I honestly, I've dealt with the two. I've had students that dealt with the two. Again, I would say PropStream is my favorite, just economically for what you get bang for your buck. I think it was a little equal. PropStream had the edge because just the data was a little better and it was just a lot easier to use. But now PropStream Mobile lets you do driving for dollars. So it's basically a Deal Machine alternative. It's not as good as Deal Machine, but it's really good. Like it's maybe 90% of Deal Machine, which Deal Machine's like, I don't know how much it is. Let me look this up. I don't know how much Deal Machine is. I think it's like $50 a month, which is stupid high. But a lot of people that use Deal Machine actually make it work. David Lecko was on the podcast Wednesday. I love Deal Machine, but I do recommend if you have PropStream, why not get that one here? But they both have. So Deal Machine is basically 500 leads a month, 1,000 leads. It's $50 to $100 a month. So take that as you will. That's the cost of it. And PropStream basically has a version of that on there. I mean, come on, man. I think PropStream is a little better than Propelio. Again, I might have to cut this clip when Propelio lets me on their podcast or their show because they're going to come back at me on this one. But right now, PropStream has a slight edge. Again, this could change in the years. If you're watching this in 2022 and you guys are just, drinking a beer, sitting back, listening to some knowledge of Zach and reminiscing about how bad this coronavirus was, how crazy it was, maybe Propelio is better. I have no idea. And that's it. Maybe watching back and the Dolphins have won the 2 Super Bowls. And Tua is our star quarterback and everything's perfect. Time will come. But yeah, hopefully that answered your question here, Douglas. Thank you so much. 2 hours in, and finally we hit a new record and the people popping in. Guys, just so you know, I'm not getting off this live until I answer everyone's questions, and more people are popping on. So maybe this is a marathon, maybe this is not. But guys, I have so much energy right now. I can go for hours. So let's keep going here. So Justin says, what does your organization look like? Dude, I'm telling you right now, I'm not lying here. Like, dude, I am not this big, fat, like real estate, like investment, like a huge company. I don't have that big, fat office with like 30 employees. Like, that's just not who I am. So the way it basically works is Rick has his real estate investing, wholesaling operation. It's the top one on the Treasure Coast here in Florida. So we basically own our zip code in Florida. little niche, little tiny part of Florida. Maybe our population is maybe 500,000, but we are the top real estate wholesalers, real estate investors. Like no one buys and sells as many properties than anyone else in the Treasure Coast, basically in Florida here. Maybe we're not the top wholesalers just because maybe if we get a really good deal, we actually wholesale it. We don't wholesale it. But overall, like transaction wise, we're the top dogs here. And so basically it works as Rick is CEO. He's basically the top dog there. I mean, his company. And basically I was running my own little thing, but I came with Rick, came as COO, and we just scaled it like crazy. And we basically, the way the organization works is it's very lean, but it's extremely profitable. I'm telling you right now. I mean, 6-figure months is like, it just, you can do it easily, make 6 figures in a month, 6 figures every single month continuously from maybe just 2 people. And that's the way we basically do it physically. Now, the way I do is I have a lot of help. I have VAs that are extremely trained. They help me so much. We have a very good direct mail budget. And again, my time is very limited and my time is very condensed and my time is just very organized in a way where my time is spent on appointments, talking to people, getting deals, networking, and helping people out with my solution of buying their property for cash. So right now, I mean, we almost have, we've hit record deals this month. You know why? Because of landlords that are just so sick of this property. Ron DeSantis, which is our governor, politics aside, I don't care what political, whatever you are, you could be Kanye West's birthday party. I don't care what party you are. But politics aside, Ron DeSantis put a actual rent moratorium in Florida, which means you can't evict anybody in Florida he put for July. He pushed it back another month. And now all these all these landlords are like, dude, I can't get my rents. Like I'm bleeding, man. I'm bleeding. I only have one rental and the tenants aren't paying. And so what basically happens is I just buy the property, we buy it. We're going to kick them out or keep them, depends. But most of the times we're going to kick them out if they haven't paid in like 8 months, which another situation I had, which again, it's I hate being the guy to kick someone out, but if you haven't paid your rent in 10 months, and you're just destroying this homeowner's life and their credit's destroyed, they can't pay their mortgage, they're going to take, like the landlord there has a family. So a lot of these guys were buying it. We're in the process of evicting the tenants that aren't paying. We're trying to help someone catch up on the payments there and get them out, and then we just sell it. We make a pretty good profit off of that one. I had another one where the tenant destroyed the property from the inside. I got access into it, and the tenant's basically like, I ain't leaving. And we bought it. The guy lost a lot of value on it, but we got a really good deal on it. And we're the only solution where someone can cash out and not lose their credit, not lose their homes with this. So we're actually doing very well in our organization. Because of that, we're helping a lot of landlords that have no other solution. They can't put it on the market here with this corona. The tenant won't let anyone in if they put the property on the market because they don't want to get sick. So I'm not putting quotations. This coronavirus is real. I'm not saying it's fake, but I'm saying there's people, and a lot of these landlord-tenant situations, the tenants aren't letting anyone in the property if they put it on the market because nobody wants to get like exposed from other people with coronavirus. So it's insane, guys. It's just, we're doing very well in organization. So it's basically me going on all the appointments. Sometimes I'll do a virtual one. So we got the 5 counties we're hitting up like crazy. Like every high equity lead you think possible in the 5 counties that I'm in, they are getting hit by me once a month. Next month, they might get a cold call from a VA. Next month, they might get hit with a text. We don't do RVMs anymore, but we switched the RVM to texts, direct mail, text, direct mail. We're about, I say 90% of our business is through texting and direct mail right now. We do a little bit of the cold calling, things like that. And when I mean direct mail, I put probates in there too. But probates is really another bread and butter that we get actually doing well. Again, it's me and Rick really working together here and just doing deals. We've got VAs that help us a lot. Got a lot of cash buyers that help me a lot. Get a property under contract. I got people that can help me between the middle. Guys, all together, it's really helpful for us. So our basically organization is Rick CEO, COO. I got people below me that work. We've had acquisitions people. We're onboarding some more people on there. I'm actually doing some other virtual deals in the South. So I actually did a wholesale deal in Western North Carolina, sort of by the mountains. Did some in Tennessee, Georgia, all that fun stuff. But really, I'm just utilizing my time, and we actually run a pretty decent sized virtual business, and we're getting into creative finance more and more and more, getting private money, all that fun stuff. But I block out time to actually doing these lives and help you guys out. So I blocked out basically the whole day. The only thing I actually, the Marlins are playing right now, but I have it recorded, so no big deal. But I think the Marlins are starting their first game today, which is I'm not really a big baseball guy. I'm more of a football dude, but like there's like literally no sports that count. Like the Heat are playing. Pretty happy about the Heat. They don't get started until August 1st, so not really a big deal on that one. But so 600 was your budget on that one. Whiteboard is a good idea. You're gonna get set up. Don't even worry about that, guys. Hit me up. Give me more questions. Let's go, 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 go. Let's see. All right. So rolling. Whiteboard is an amazing deal. Okay. Whiteboard is on. It's on my mental whiteboard. I got a whiteboard. Okay, that's the cold calling script for you guys. I'm gonna leave it on there where I get the next question. So let's see this here. So Elaine got another one. Thank you so much, Elaine. Keep the questions going. Thank you so much, guys. So Elaine says here, this is amazing, breaking it down for me. Awesome. If I get something interested, do I use the same contract for seller and a buyer in exiting out? What contract do I use? Perfect question. Thank you so much. I know for a fact that there's probably, I mean, this can get a lot of views just because it does. I mean, we get a lot of views on these. Most people watching this don't watch it live. They actually watch it in the replays. Maybe they're actually texting people and they put this live in. They want to hear me talk. I don't know why you want to hear my stupid voice talk for so long, but okay. But they have this question, and I really appreciate you bring this up because this isn't even a question I thought of even answering. Maybe if someone even wanted some help, but thank you so much, Elaine, for this one. Okay, so blah, 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 blah. I think what I should say here. Okay, so no. So the contract that you use for a seller, use the one that I'm going to give you guys. I think it might even be live. Let me make a text here. Let me text Rick, because Rick was actually trying to get back, and he has the link. Like we have the link to do it, but we don't really like. I have to get the okay from him because he actually has he had a lawyer look it over. But let me pop this up here. Okay, I just texted Rick. So if Rick gives me the okay, maybe I can pop this link up here for the contract. But 100% next week we'll get that done. But okay. So use the seller contract, use the purchase and sale agreement that we have. Do that one. And for the buyer, what we're going to do is we're actually going to do an assignment of contract, which is a different contract. So the one that I'm actually going to provide with you next week is actually going to be for the seller. I'm working on the assignment of contract too. Again, they take time because I want to make sure everything's legal in general for your state. Elaine, if you can tell me what state you're in and market you're in, I can actually see if there's anyone on here as a community that actually wants to help you out and maybe help you get your first couple deals. Maybe they have buyers. I mean, just connecting with people just makes everything a lot better. But yeah, for the standard contract, at least like a one-pager. If I'm doing it virtually, it's a lot easier using like a dot loop, DocuSign for that one. And then in exiting out, so same contract for seller and a buyer. So if someone wants to buy it, which would be the cash buyer, which would be what I want to exit in as a wholesaler, I would assign that contract to the buyer and then let them close at the local title company. And then I collect my nice, big, sexy check and I can wave it in the air and have a good old time and just go crazy. But let me see here, contract. And then in exiting, it depends what you want to do. So maybe you want to flip the property. What you can do is just use that standard purchase agreement that you can and just go hard on that one and have a good time on that one. But if you want to do the flipping on the exiting, just use the purchase and sale agreement for that one and that one. But exiting, that's the same contract. I'm still getting something from Rick here, but let's see here. So this is actually a Veridesk. So let me see if I can lift this. Hold on, give me a second. Oh yeah, it's working. Oh, got the lighting there. But let's push this back. Give me a second real quick, guys. Let me push this back real quick. Ask your questions, ask them away. All right, set it up there. Hopefully I'm not losing anyone here, but all right, it's a standing Veridesk type thing. So it's working pretty well. All right. So now I'm standing. I can keep going and going and going. So this is great. So all right. So next question I have here, Elaine. Thank you so much for asking these questions again. You don't understand how much you are actually helping people. Let me get this one text from Rick here. I think he's typing. Trying to get this contract to you guys. I'm telling you. All righty. Let's see here. Boop, 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 boop. And is this approved? Let's see here. Okay, so I'm working with him on that one. But let's see here. Okay, so amazing you did this at 17. Keep it going. You are the best. Empire coming. Your empire is coming if you think it is, and you actually visualize it in your head. I don't get too on the woo-woo stuff like most gurus do. But again, if you actually think like you'll get this deal, like you go on an appointment, you think you'll actually get a deal, you actually will get a deal. It's psychologically proven. A lot of the psychology stuff that I actually know, like I don't know, but like I'm learning a lot is from Tony Robbins. He's one of the best guys. He works with like Dean Graziosi and guys. Like just learning psychology in business, especially in real estate investing, will help you so much, man. It's another level to the game in acquisitions that if you just start learning it, it will help you out, guys, so much here. But yeah, started at 17. Trust me, I think I started a lot later. I mean, there's other guys that started at 16. And I'm like, oh my God, he started at 16. I'm late to the game, but yeah, 17. I'm 20 years old right now. Again, your empire is coming. You can think about it, but the number one thing I'm telling you right now, the number one thing I can tell you. Let's see. I'm gonna pop this up in the chat so you guys can see it because I don't think you understand it. Action, guys. Action is the difference between you becoming a successful real estate investor and wholesaler and not. You can sit on the sidelines. You can literally just sit on your butt, watch me just spit knowledge at you guys out and just helping you. And oh my gosh. Okay, I got a text from Rick here. Let me know what I can do with this contract thing. Good news for you guys. But guys, action. Action is the difference between you just sitting on your butt and just saying, I'm going to do it tomorrow and doing it tomorrow and you actually doing it. That is the difference, guys. Action is everything when it comes to real estate investing, wholesaling. Action will actually result in you doing the deal. So getting up on your butt, actually calling that motivated seller, not just saying, hey, I'll do it tomorrow. He wasn't too interested. Action, going in that appointment and really talking with guys, it will help you guys so much. So action is what is needed here. And I'm gonna let you guys keep asking questions here. I got great news. So Rick actually hit me up here. I asked him about the question about the contract, and I got good news for you guys. We got the lawyer to A-OK the contract. So boop, 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 boop. I can actually give you guys a quick gift here. So let me pop this up here. Banner here. And yeah, I gotta put my credit card in here. I'm getting the StreamYard Premium, whatever it is. I just wanted to test this out, make sure this is the one I wanted to use, but it'll be on there soon. So where is it? Boom. See the bottom there? And pop it up here too. So we just actually, I guess, just launched it live. I was working on it, but I wanted the lawyer to A-OK it. So again, quick disclaimer, I'm not a lawyer. This contract isn't like legal, like stringent legal advice. This is just an example for you to use. Please tweak it to your state's laws and regulations. That contract's not for a specific state, but for you guys, it can work out pretty well. So flipwithrick.com/contract is a free contract that you can use for wholesaling. This is a contract that you can use for the title companies. They will accept it. It's good to go. It's enforceable. You can get a seller to sign it and get a deal, guys. And so next week, you guys are going to ask me a million questions about these contracts. I'm going to pop up the contract on the screen, and we're going to go over in detail everything. I'll have, maybe you can pop up on here and we can talk, and I can help you guys out so much with that. Again, contracts. I have free contract right there. It's scrolling on the bottom. Free contract for you to use for your sellers. Guys, even if you have a contract, download it. You know why? Because maybe there's something in that contract that you like a little better than the wording on, the other guru type dude's contract, and you can mix and match it and make your contract as solid as possible for you and something that you like. again, you knowing how different contracts work will actually help you out. And again, you don't have to be a fancy lawyer to learn this one. It's a simple contract that's enforceable and easy to use. My man Douglas says, I pay $100 a month for Deal Machine. Again, Douglas, did you see I actually had a podcast with David Lecko, the CEO and founder of Deal Machine. Really smart cat, really smart dude. He's in Indiana, I believe. I'm pretty sure he's in Indiana. Really good guy. Definitely should reach out to him. Really good connected. Again, Deal Machine is the best driving for dollars. Like, it's the best driving for dollars service out there. Like, there's nothing better. PropStream is I would say it's a second on the competitor. Go to listai.com for that one. But again, it's a really good one. I do say it's a pretty good service. I would say, but $100 a month. Yeah, I mean, you're getting deals with it. It was like, honestly, let me know if let's say there's a Zackin app, a Flip of the Rig Zackin app, and you spent $1,000 a month on it, but you got $20,000 in deals every month. Would you care how much you spent on it if you're getting the ROI? The ROI in your marketing is so important. And so $100 a month might not mean anything if you're getting a good ROI on it. So again, I do recommend it. Good stuff. Roland says, I'm wishing 6 to 7 figures a month to whoever reads this. Guys, I am telling you, 6 figures a month in real estate investing and wholesaling, it's not possible. It's not a question of is it possible. It's a question of when you're going to do it. And it's only there's only a specific amount of action you have to take before that happens. So maybe you get that mindset where it takes you 10,000 to master something. So maybe all I have to do is spend $10,000 hours talking to sellers before I'm a master acquisitions person in front of someone, and I can just basically get my closing rate so well that I can actually get these contracts. It's always dependent on what it can be. So yeah, I got the A-OK on everything on here, which is sweet. So yeah, so I think I prematurely gave you that link there, but it should be all good. So contract, go get it now, and pretty cool. So yeah, guys, you're not wishing, it's a must. It's a I can. It's a I will. You guys will do this. You will get 6 to 7 figures a month. Whoever reads this, again, you need a system. You need experience in this. Like you don't expect to start wholesaling and making 7 figures a month just out of the gate. Again, I think I only made 6 figures in like maybe 6 months wholesaling in high school. So again, it's a little learning curve. Made 6 figures in like 6 months. Again, scale. That's the way you guys got to do it here. So Justin says, nice. Thank you for transparency, dude. I'm telling you, Justin, right now, let me know if this is something interesting. But again, if you look at the companies that have like 30 employees and they got the cold calling, it's all sexy. I got my media dude over here. He's giving me. I got my Young Thug beats and songs going on. I'm cool. I got my Lambo, got my Porsche. I'm whipping it, dude. There's so much overhead on that, and when a market disruption happens, and you have to change it, a lot of these guys with the big corporations and companies, Justin, they're going under. Like they're not surviving. They don't run lean operations like we do. And just like honestly, if you look at the profits of these companies, like these big ones, honestly, most of the time, like we're making more profit than them just because we run a lean operation. And those lean operations, I'm telling you, they are the best. Look at the best real estate investors out there. Most of them run lean operations. They don't have 1,000 employees. Look at it. It's the truth. So hopefully that helps. But transparency, dude. That doesn't say I'm not one mom and pop stop. So you see me getting all these big sexy deals. I actually had a call with the dude, 17 years old. No, he's 20 years old. Sorry, 20 years old. He's like, Zach, you just posted. You got a $50,000 check. Like so cool. Like it's so cool. But like it's really discouraging for me because I see you doing all these, but like I'm not doing. I'm like, dude, you don't understand. To get that $50,000 deal, I had to spend $4,000 in direct mail in like 2 months to hit that guy up twice. $2,000 a month in direct mail. Then the other one I spent another $2,000. Spent $4,000 on that campaign just to get that dude to call me back. Again, we got more deals, so that they're like tinier ones. But for that $50,000 deal, I just spent $4,000. Not a lot of people see that. They don't see that. They don't see the hours I spent talking to that seller. They didn't see the months and months of follow up I took with that guy. Hours of my time, but eventually it worked out very well with that one. so you guys, it's cool to see the transparency, but you need to see the transparency of a lot of these deals. These deals are a lot harder than you could ever imagine sometimes with these follow-ups. And the money, again, is in the follow-ups. You're going to hear me say that a million times because I'm going to say it a million times, but on the millionth and one time you hear it, you're going to be like, okay, I guess I'm going to follow up on that lead. Jason says, first time here, looked up wholetailing 5 minutes ago and see you're live also. Dude, that's so awesome that it actually popped up for, dude, that's so cool. Again, that's why I like these lives, because like people can discover me and discover who I am, and it's really cool. I'm going to test you guys out. Let me see how many likes we got in this video, because I don't think everyone on this live liked it, which is a problem. Okay, we got a lot of likes, so I guess I take that back. But if you're watching this right now, you need to smash that like button and subscribe. Again, the more people that like this, the more people that see it, which means the more questions I get, which means the more answers I get, which actually helps you, because sometimes these people ask questions that you didn't even think of that actually help you out. So please like it, smash that like button, and subscribe for more of this good stuff. And yeah, Jason, wholetailing is the method that we usually use. So we usually run like an 80-20 on this. So about 80% of all of our deals that we actually do, we actually wholetail it. So for like, let's say for $100,000 like property I have, I'll actually buy it. I wouldn't wholesale it. So let's say I buy it for 100 grand and I could sell it maybe to a cash buyer for like 125, 130 grand, like more or less, like, you know how it works. And for example here, if I did that, I could make 30K on there. But what if I could actually buy it for 100, put 2 grand into the property, and then put it on the market for 160, 159.9, and make 50 grand versus the 30? No brainer, right? Especially if you got your own private money. We got a lot of money made from wholesaling, so we got funds, we can actually do it ourselves. So it's a good ROI for us. That's what we like, wholetailing. But majority of the reason why I do wholetailing is because, think about it like this. That's not a Corona cough. That's a cough because I'm talking for 2 hours, okay? You haven't heard me cough at all. Don't be commenting this Corona. Oh, Zach, are you sick? I can't even, honestly, it's a side note. I can't even cough, just clear my throat anymore without someone thinking I'm just going to get them sick. So it's driving me crazy. But yeah, man, so wholetailing is really good. I really enjoy it. The reason why is because, let's say you got the wholesale deal, you have a cash buyer, he's trying to make a profit too. When you're wholetailing it, you're actually selling it to an end buyer, which what I mean by end buyer is that buyer is actually going to live in the property. They're not trying to make a profit off of you, which means they'll pay you more money. They go through the realtor route. Maybe they use Lou as a realtor and they got the best price possible for me to, so that they spent the most possible on the property. Hopefully that answered your question, Jason. Let me know if it did. I love these lives. Honestly, I can go for hours. And not enough questions. Maybe we got 8 questions left, which means I'm going to hop off soon, which I don't think you guys want. I think you guys want as many questions as possible to help you guys out as much as possible. Again, please like this video. Please, 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 please. That's the only thing I ask. Just so I can help as much people possible. Again, the more people I help, the more excited I get, which makes me just want to help more and more people, which is just, it's the name of the game here. So have you ever wholesaled a mixed use property? I have a hot lead, but it's mixed use, so I'm unsure to run the comps on that. Okay. I'm going to get a button. Honestly, I'm going to get a button for you, Roland. Is it Roland? Oh, no. Did I say it wrong? Ugh, hopefully not. Let me know. I'm just going to say Roland for now. But if it's a mixed use property, which means maybe it can be used for commercial, maybe for residential. I think that's what you mean by mixed use. Maybe it could be, are you talking in Texas? Because in Texas, which is really unique, I'm in Florida, but you can use like mineral rights. So mixed use, I'm assuming you're actually in, you're not in Louisiana. I'm trying to remember, Roland. I'm getting so many people on here asking questions, which is great, which I just got to remember. Maybe I can write notes on everyone here that hops on. But so mixed use property, I'm assuming someone in Florida, so means my assumptions. If you can clarify for that one, make it easier. Oh yeah, Roland's in Boston. Dude, I keep forgetting. Okay, yeah, you're in Boston. So usually there's no mineral rights really in Boston. Pretty rocky place. So maybe Okay, wait, that's another question he has, but he's in Boston. Mixed use, commercial on the bottom, residential. Okay. Gotcha. So residential, commercial. Wait. Commercial on the bottom, residential on the top, just like Bob's Burgers. Okay. All right. Yeah, so you can run comps like that. It's extremely difficult. But again, Roland, what you need to do is you're not in the, like, unless you're actually physically buying that property. So unless you're actually physically buying that property and putting it on the market, the comps are kind of irrelevant. Really, again, just like how economics works. Oh, I burped there. Water. But just how economics works is literally what that property will sell for. Ready for this? What will that property sell for? Here's the answer. The property will sell for whatever a buyer is willing to pay for it, right? And so obviously you want to get the best possible price. So you tell the seller, you give them maybe the lowest comps you can. Then you bring a cash buyer in and say, hey, John, my cash buyer, I have a mixed use property. You know, the bottom you can use for really lucrative commercial stuff. And maybe you can get residential on top, you double rental. Isn't that so cool? And you can say, maybe you negotiate it. Assuming you're in Boston, so I'm assuming maybe it's more metro. You know, you get on a contract for 500 and the guy's like, wow, that's so cool. I mean, how much do you need? I mean, for something this valuable, you'd have to buy for like 550. I got to make a little bit of money on this. And they're like, okay, 550. So if the guy's willing to pay, like if you get a cash buyer in there, here's another tip and trick for you guys. This is why I like and Owen and on. And if I stop at 2 hours, you wouldn't even hear this tip I'm just about to drop on you. But if you go to a property and you can't find comps for it, what I like to do is actually like to call the cash buyer. I like to call my cash buyer in that area and say, hey, John, I need some help here. I want to give you the first right to actually get this. I mean, 123 Main Street's the property. Can you tell me how much you'd buy this for? Like rough, if it was like a decent condition, like nothing too crazy, like it's not too fancy. Like, oh, I can buy it for 200, Zach. Perfect, cool. Now I'm driving to the appointment. I know that I got to get this property for $199,000 or less. So that you can use that tip, Roland, if you actually want to find cash buyers. Again, look at all recent cash transactions in the area. Find flippers that are actually flipping that commercial residential type thing. You can use PropStream for that, listrei.com. But that's what I do is I actually find a buyer. Maybe he says, hey, Roland, bro, I got to buy this for 600. I go to the seller and say, hey, I know you were at 600, but you know, the comps are a lot rougher. You know, it's coronavirus, man. It's just like, could you do 540? And then just go from there. Maybe you negotiate, get it for 570, make 30K. I don't even know. But that's all theoretical, bro. So hopefully that helped you against mixed use commercial, residential on top. Just reminds me of Bob's Burgers, which is a show where they had a burger joint on the bottom. They lived on the top of it, but let's get out of that one. So Elaine says SLC. I'm assuming Salt Lake City. Yes, I will find local people. Awesome. I only know one guy in Utah. Actually, there's probably two. I think there's another guy in Utah, but check out Cody Hoffheim. He is absolute killer in Utah. I would check that guy out. He's in Utah. I know he does a lot of deals. He's pretty legit. So he's the only guy in Utah I know that's like legit doing a lot of deals. I'm probably forgetting someone's name, which kind of sucks, but there's some really good guys in Utah. Check them all out. Really cool guys. Yeah, talk to Cody. He's Cody Wholesaling Inc. Great guy in Utah. He's someone you should get connected with. Justin says, how beneficial are dialers? I've been wholesaling for a few months, but I'm really manually calling. Bro, dude, you're manually texting and calling. Okay, Justin, listen to me, please. Like, I'm pleading to you, man. Justin, your time is best spent talking to sellers, man. It's not dialing and dialing and dialing. Like, you can triple your output of talking to sellers using a dialer and then texting. Dude, honestly, if you were texting, I don't know how many you could text in an hour. Maybe you could text 500 and you'll literally go crazy, like absolutely go insane texting all these people yourself. But I would say this, don't manually do it. Pay a little, like spend some on your marketing, get more people. You could triple the amount of effort you do. So let's say, Justin, maybe you get 3 deals a year if you do that. Because I'm assuming you have a lower budget. Maybe you're doing 30 deals. I hope you're doing it. I'm praying you're doing 30 deals. What if you could triple your output? Think about that. What if you could triple your output? And just that's the way I think about it. So if you could triple your output, then you do it's like wholesaling for a year. What if I wholesale for 3 years? Elon Musk said this really nugget of a quote, which said, Elon, why do you work 100 hours a week? Or no, why do you work 80 hours a week? Whatever it is. Actually, why do you work 120 hours a week? Whatever it is. Insane amount. He's like, and he says in his like Elon Musk voice, he says like, I can right. But he says in his Elon Musk voice, he's like, I work 120 hours a week because I work 3 times more hours than the average worker at 40 hours a week, which means that I get what the average person gets done in a year, I get it done in 3 years. So in 10 years of work, of what you take 10 years, he gets 30 years of work done. Think about like that. 999 dialers can let you dial 3 times more, text you 3 times more, which means you can talk to 3 times as much people as text. Texting is like 10x. You just click a button, use Lead Sherpa, use batch leads, click, 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 click. Again, Justin, if you can talk to 3 times more people, which means you get 3 times as much profit, which will give you a better REI, which will help your budget. So, bro, please, I'm begging you, get a texting and calling service. If your budget is a little tighter, don't text. Just spend the money that you're using on texting and use that actually on ZenCall or Mojo dialing, and use that for skip tracing and Mojo, and maybe use PropStream. That's probably the cheapest one for you. And just call until your face goes blue, and your face is so blue, but you collect your $10,000 check and you're good to go with your wholesale deal. So, Justin, if money's an issue, or if your budget is limited, quit the texting, buy the Mojo service, use the skip tracing, use cheap skip tracing. Don't spend any more than 20 cents a lead for skip tracing, and just call. Now, if you have a little more of a budget, do texting and calling on the use the services on that one. But Justin, I'm pleading to you, man. Triple your output on there. It will, you will thank me. I promise you. So, actually, sorry. I got to say one more thing here. So for you, man, if you think about it like this, I know I'm going on a tangent here, but that's just what I do. And so think about it like this. Let's say there's 3,000 people on your list, and you can only hit 1,000 doing the manual one. Okay. What if there's 10 deals in the other 2,000, but you can't hit them? That's 2,000 deals, or that's 10 deals that you're missing. If you use the triple line dial, you can get all the deals. So you're leaving money on the table, and each deal, I mean, $5,000, $10,000, bro. Come on, man. Come on. All right. So next question from, hopefully that answered your question, Justin. But DeAndre, you said that wrong. All right, I clicked it wrong. What cities do you use to go into new virtual market? So we've done some deals in Knoxville. We've done some deals in Nashville. We've done deals in Greensboro. I mean, we usually just market different. I mean, sometimes we'll hit up pre-foreclosures. Maybe we'll look for sub 2 opportunities. Again, you have to research your market. I'm going to tell you right now that Los Angeles, I would not virtually wholesale there. I would not virtually wholesale in Miami. It's very tough. I don't speak Spanish. I'm basically the most gringo person possible. If I went in Miami and did, that's why I don't live in Miami. Miami's a beautiful city, though. I'd love to live in Miami, but deals are where I am. I would not do, I would say the Northeast. So I would say Boston would be maybe harder, because Boston's really a unique market where it's really important to be like a local. People could tell if you're local there in Boston or not. It'd be a lot harder for me just going up there and talking about Boston market, talking about the market in Boston. It's just a different place. I would go one that's similar to you, that is in a good area. So properties in the South I do very well in. I've done deals, Gainesville. I went to the University of Florida there, so I know that area. It's in the South. That's why I can do some of those other markets there, like in South Georgia, South Alabama, things like that. Those are really good markets too. Again, I heard Oklahoma's pretty crazy. I'm not going to I'm not going to have you guys all hop on Oklahoma, but Tulsa's really good. Oklahoma City's really good. I mean, I'm not going to give you all of my secrets on the virtual ones, but I got some other markets I don't want to talk about too much, but we're getting pretty good deals on that one, so I'll keep it quiet. But research your market and see if other investors are doing well in there. So it's just try it out. So DeAndre Reynolds says, "Oh, websites, okay." I would say, okay, so a website to tell if a market's good or not, I guess, is let me make a quick plug to one of Rick's friends. I would call him a friend. He's a really nice guy. I'd met him before, really great guy. He's Alex Youngblood. He actually has a Facebook group called Wholesaling Houses Full Time. It's the largest real estate wholesaling group on Facebook. Go on there and see if people are like bragging about deals or they're just showing checks. Say, wow, look at that dude. That guy in, let's say, Charlotte, North Carolina, or that guy in like Greenville, South Carolina, he's just getting all these deals. Like, look at that. Like, that might be a good virtual opportunity. Check it out. See it. Connect. See what people are doing good. Hopefully, I answered your question, DeAndre. You are a bad ace. To say that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Elaine, so much too. I really appreciate it. Again, I don't really curse too much. I don't curse at all in these because again, I'm assuming that we got 10-year-olds on here that are listening to me, and I don't want their moms to say, "Hey, that guy cusses a lot. He doesn't listen." I want these 10-year-olds to actually listen to me and be like, "Wow, I could wholesale too." So I always want to get as much of the market as possible for people to help them out. So I don't really curse at all, but I appreciate it. Bad ace. Not a curse there. So good, cool. Thank you so much, Lane. Nick, what would you look for in real estate attorney? They all charge per hour and such, even for questions. Nick, hit me up on Instagram. I can get you connected and help you out there. I'm at Flip with Rick, at Flip with Zach is my personal one too. But for real estate attorney, I would say you just find one that's not going to charge you $1 million. Like like those mom and pop ones are actually pretty good. I mean, we're connected with real estate attorneys just because we're very well networked. Again, we know real estate attorneys and title companies. Maybe if you have a limited budget, actually, some title companies, here's another tip here, save you some money. Some title companies actually have attorneys there that they might give you for free. Maybe you got someone, maybe you can call someone and say, "Hey, we do this pro bono. I'm a young kid, just a small entrepreneur. I want to give you some more business," but yeah, I don't know. But some title companies actually have lawyers there that if you say you're going to bring them deals, they'll look over your contract, just like the one below. And they'll say, "Yeah, that one's good. We can use it." Or maybe you edit the contract yourself, go to the title company and have them look at it. And then maybe they send it to their lawyer or have it. It's like, "Hey, would that be okay?" Maybe the title company said, "Yeah, that's very enforceable. It's good to go. You should be able to do it right." Boom, right? And that next month, again, I'm not a lawyer. I'm going to give you a million disclaimers. I'm not a CPA. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not I'm not Zach Ginn Esquire. I'm Zach Ginn. I got a bachelor's degree, but that's the only title I guess you can give me. But I'm not a lawyer, dude. So try talking to the title company. That might actually help you a lot there. Wow, that is a good ROI. I don't remember what I was talking about him. I guess the ROI on a lease option, it's really good. ROI on sub twos are really good too, 40% plus. But yeah, if you can spend $5,000 and make $100,000, it's amazing ROI. That's the only thing you can do in wholesaling, and wholesaling, it's amazing. All right, yeah, you're Roland, Boston, Massachusetts, Boston. All right, let's go. I think Boston's pretty. Rick's been to Boston multiple times. I haven't. I like history on that, but yeah, I played Fallout 4 once. It's got Boston in it. It's the closest thing to Boston I think I've been to, but yeah. So Boston, Massachusetts is a closing attorney state. What are the differences between a title company and a closing attorney? That's more of a Rick question. I can't really answer that one too well. I'm not a closing attorney state. Let me pop up a map here and just see if I can help you out real quick on this one. I already told you, if I can't answer a question, if it's something legal, I'm not going to help you as much as I possibly can because I'm not closing attorney states. Convert states, affiliate attorney, title companies, escrow agent, closing. Oh, okay. So Florida is a title company state. So just to give you some quick help here, let's see here. Usually the title company will help you out if you're doing something virtual, but just a quick map here. Let me see if this helps. So here's a quick map. I don't know if that helps, but so it's shown here the closing attorney states and the ones that aren't. So those are the ones. Those are the differences here. Again, I'm seeing different information here. So maybe it's different, but I would say the differences. I think you just talk to the title company and they can help you out with that one. Again, that's a Rick question, and I'll have Rick. Roland, if you can go to @FlipWithRick on Instagram and just DM me that same question, I will have Rick. I'll find Rick. I'll grab my phone and I'll have him record it and give it to you. I promise you that. There's a promise I give you if you can DM me. Yeah, so the question that I would talk to the title company, I would talk to local real estate investors in your market. After you do that, go in your market, the local real estate investors, see what they're doing, see with title companies, see the differences that they're doing, and go like that. Again, I'm not going to answer that because I know it works in Florida and title company states. So again, just talk to them. That's a weird question. Rick came on last week. Come on, could have asked him that one, but I'm gonna help you out. DM me and we'll get it done. Jason says, can I put y'all on my cash buyers list when I get a deal? Jason, I don't know what market you are on, but put me on your cash buyers list. Do it, bro. Let me know what market you're in, man. And I'm connected with everyone. So even if I can't help you, I'll just get connected with a guy that's actually a cash buyer in your market. I don't get paid on it. Like just to help you guys, man. Just to help you guys out here. But yeah, put me on the cash buyers list. Maybe it'll work. Sometimes I'll buy out of state if it works. Okay, yeah, we're gonna answer that one from Roland. Do you guys scrape your list after a certain number of calls and texts? Actually, this is bothering me really bad. Let me see if I can call Rick on this one. Give me a second. Let me call Rick and see if he can answer this question. It's bothering me. I can't help you out. He might be working out. Let's see if he answers. If not, we'll go to the next question here. All right. So it looks like he's working out right now. So yeah, just DM me, Roland, and we can go over it from there. But that question's getting answered, bro. That bothers me. But do you guys scrape your lists after a certain number of calls and tests? Of course, man. I would say every 6 months we like to scrape new data, and every year we like to just do a complete overhaul on our data. Zencaller or Zen is with Zendesk. I believe so. I think it is. Let's see here. Again, it's with an X, so it's like Zencall there. It's called XENCALL, Zencall. Oh, Douglas said it. Zencall. All right, cool. Yeah, it's the way you spell it if you want to use it. Mojo's a good one too. Honestly, like they're both tools. So it's like, hey, Zach, is this Philip? Is this Home Depot hammer going to help me get a deal? Or is this Lowe's hammer going to get me a deal? Bro, just use the hammer. Okay, so Jason, ROI and wholetailing, you were saying, dude, gives you extra ones. All right, we got this one. Hold on. All right, so I got Rick Ginn on the phone here, calling him, and so we got him on here. So here's the question from Roland, guys. I got to answer all your questions, so I'm getting everyone on here. So so Rick, here's the question. So he says Boston and in Massachusetts, it's a closing attorney state. He wants to know what are the differences between the title company and the closing attorney.
It's real simple. In certain states, they mandate that a attorney is present at the closing, and you just simply have to abide by it. So, like in the state of Florida where I'm at, it does not require an attorney, so you can simply have a title company handle it. Sometimes the title company the attorney owns the title company, so it kills two birds in one hand. So in the state of Florida, it doesn't require an attorney, but like states like New York and a whole slew of them I'm probably missing here, you have to have an attorney present. So it's just a mandate, and they have to be there, otherwise they can't actually do the closing. Is that clear up?
Oh yeah, thanks.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it. Get back to your baseball game.
Okay, no problem.
See ya. All right, cool. I told you I'm not getting off here until I answer everyone's questions. So hopefully that one helped you out, Roland. We're on to the next one, just like Jay-Z says, on the next one. So Zen Caller, that is actually the one that we're going to use. Let me just get one text here. Make sure people know. All right, cool. Sweet. All right. So let's see here. So Robert Smith says, have you invested in California? All righty. So this is actually a great question, Robert. So Robert, Bob, Rob, tell me what you want to be called. Let me know honestly, Robert, let me know what market you are in California, because I'm telling you right now, in California, it depends. It's really like, are you in NorCal, SoCal? Are you in the middle? Like, let me give you an example real quick here. I actually had a guy on here, Daddy Brown. He's in Fresno, California. He is absolutely destroying that market. He is a killer guy. Check him out on Instagram. Just look up Stratton Brown. He's got a YouTube. Check him out too. Cool guy. Really great dude. He actually was a D1 football player out of Fresno State. But cool, really great guy. So what you guys need to know about him is he's in Fresno, California. He's doing absolutely crazy. He's doing very well. And that market is a lot better. Like the prices are lower. The price changing is a lot better. He gets a lot better deals in Fresno versus other people. You know, just for example, let's say if you live in there and like, who's the other guy? I know a dude, he's actually in San Diego, Ryan Dossie. Shout out to Ryan. Great dude too. Real estate killer out there. He does virtual, because he lives in San Diego. He can't get too many deals there in San Diego. So what he does, he actually does virtual real estate investing out in the Midwest of Florida and does very well. Another PPS student, he does amazing probate deals. He lives in Los Angeles. He does really well there, but he actually does probate deals in Ohio, Indiana, and I think Kentucky. Not too sure about Kentucky, but he does really well, like 6 figures in probates, like just from our system. But he lives in Los Angeles. He's got boots on the ground in his market over there, and he actually does very well with them. So again, think about it. He does extremely well here, and Yeah, he is a dude I would definitely check out. But all those guys are great. But again, it depends on the market, man. It depends really. In California, though, I haven't invested in California just because, I mean, they got rent control. I'm not a big fan of that. Again, politics aside, I don't think it's good for the real estate business. Maybe the politicals. I have no idea. I'm a real estate investor, not a politician. But for rent control, it's not the best for holding rentals, if you know what I mean, with the regulations. So usually what it means, more regulation is a lot harder for real estate investors to actually to make money. But for non-real estate investors, it may be better. Honestly, I can't really get in the politics debate here. I think they have something where like if you buy a property, then you actually like have to put solar panels. Like it's like crazy stuff. But yeah, man, I don't like people capping how much money I can make. Never a fan of that. But that's just who I am. I want to make the most money possible, and I want to help you make the most money possible. So next question from my boy Jason. I'm looking over Zendesk now. What's the other software you were saying use? I don't use Zendesk. I used to use Mojo, but a lot of people are doing a lot of success with ZenCall with an XENCALL. That is called ZenCall. ZenCall is a really good one. Mojo is a really good. Honestly, I've told you, it's the Lowe's hammer and the Home Depot hammer. They're both hammers. Just use one. Like, I don't care. Make a decision. Again, action. Another software is PropStream. I guess would be the other one. That is listrei.com, LISTREI.com. That's PropStream. But that's the only other service I'm using. Podio, I did an entire live last week. Go check it out and actually how to set up your Podio. So if you guys are watching this and you don't have your Podio set up, I broke down for like an hour and a half. I set up a Podio from scratch for free. How to do it for free. Again, that's the other thing I did. So check that one out. I'll help you guys out with the Podio. Thank you, Jason. But that's the other services I use. If there's other ones that you said, hey, Zach, you talk about driving for dollar service. I guess Deal Machine's a good one too. But let me know if that answered your question or not. Robert from California says again, is wholesaling in California possible? Do you think it would be any different than wholesaling in any other state? The only state that you'll have an issue wholesaling with is Illinois. Illinois is the only state you'd actually have a problem wholesaling. They have a law there. 90% sure in, can I look there? I'm just making sure I'm not in trouble. But yeah, so in Illinois, I think you can only wholesale one deal a year. Don't quote me on that. I don't live in Illinois. But I was connected with a dude in Illinois doing a lot of deals out there. He told me that. I know wholesaling is technically illegal there. You have to get your real estate license to actually wholesale in Illinois. Again, getting a real estate license, it's not like passing the bar. Between you and me, here's a secret. Honestly, wholesaling is a lot harder than actually taking a test and getting passed for a real estate license. That real estate license ain't gonna help you out either way. But in Illinois, you actually have to get your real estate license to actually wholesale. So again, I would say that's the only state you're going to run into. Now, again, in the future, we're the shift in the general consensus of Americans is more regulation, especially in real estate. I mean, you can see in California, people are progressing more into that. So I could see in the future, possibly in maybe all the states that wholesaling. I mean, I'm talking about 30, 40 years from now. Don't feel like wholesaling is going to be illegal next year. No. Even if wholesaling is illegal, just get a license. Like, what is it, like $500? Maybe, I think some states like $1,000, but it's like just a barrier of entry. I mean, just got to suck it up, make the grand and put it in there, and then you can get your license, and then you can just, wholesale from there. But that's the only issue I do see. But to answer your question, because I'm going on these stupid tangents, I'm so sorry. But so you think it'd be any different than wholesaling? It's not different at all. Again, there's people wholesaling so many deals in California. Not even a question. Again, even if, let's say California says, I know you have to get a license, but like a signing contract is illegal, then just do something virtual in another state. That's the only one I recommend there. Thanks, Doug. Let's see that. Dude, Douglas is out here spitting value too. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, Douglas. Alrighty, so Jason, oh, same Jason, cool. What's the cost of Zencaller? Actually, my question is, what systems should I use to start REI? I have the money to do so now. Okay, so let's actually do this together. Let's see if you can see this here. I'm gonna pop it up here, Zencall. I'm doing this live, so I'm just trying to help you out, bro. Let's see, pricing. I think Zencall actually has a CRM in there too. Just to request a demo. I don't know. Let's see this one. I can look up Zencall pricing. Let me see if someone can comment and tell me what the price is. Let me know. I know Mojo. I think it's like went $90 to 149. Mojo is $99. Actually, no, it's 149 a month is Mojo. I'm pretty sure. And then Zencall. It says here it's Zencall. Let's see. It says 60 plus 30. This call tracking metrics, standard. I think they're both around $100 a month, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's a little more with taxes, and but that's what it said the cost is. Again, I don't know. I'm not 100%. You have to request the demo. They have to call you. They have to pitch you, make you up. Come on. But Mojo, I think will run you like 149 for the triple dialer. 100% worth it, in my opinion, if you're cold calling, especially at the lower budget. But that's it. So actually, my question is, what system should I start REI? I have the money to do so. I would say you go to, I mean, the only systems I would say is if you're pulling list and data, I would go down there to listrei.com. Again, if you're a PropStream, I mean, whatever, sometimes PropStream might not be the best for you. Put that. And again, the systems I use free scripts below there. Again, some other free content. You go to flipwithrick. You go to @flipwithrick. Go to flipwithrick.com. You'd smash this and like it. You would actually do all that one, and then just keep commenting your questions, bro. But data, I use PropStream because PropStream actually, the only reason I'm actually promoting this a little more than possible for you, bro, is because on PropStream, actually, I have another video, man. Like I can show you this. This is in the beginning too, but I can actually, there's a PropStream app which you can actually do driving for $1. So it's like Deal Machine, except it's kind of put in the cost. You get the 10,000 leads, whatever you want. It's really good data, good comps. Helps you get into creative financing. So PropStream, you can use that with driving for $. Other systems I would use, Podio is a really good one. You don't want to be using a notebook for your CRM. Never really recommending that. I'm not really too keen and big on that one. But that's a really good one. That's one I do recommend. But yeah, that's I use the money. I mean, I'm probably blanking on a couple good ones. But if there's a system or like REI, like system or like CRM or type thing that you're actually getting really good deals, comment below what it is. I'd love to know, man. And Jason, let me know what market you're in. You didn't tell me what market you're in, man. Let me know. Robert, I'm in the Central Valley in California, nearby Fresno, about an hour drive. Dude, you're in the probably one of the best markets in California to do wholesaling, man. So you're actually lucky, man. You're so blessed, man, to be in that area. Again, maybe it's not as bougie as the Los Angeles or the Malibu, Beverly Hills, but you can get some pretty good deals. I would get connected with Kyle Stanley. He went on my podcast. He's there. Stratton Brown. Get connected with those guys. They are in Fresno, California, Central Valley. Actually, let me hold on a second. Stratton actually is a huge Central Valley real estate RIA there. He actually has a really big one. You should definitely go to it. I think it's virtual too, but let me see here. Let's see. I don't know where's his at. Look up yeah, dude, just look up Kyle Stanley, Stratton Brown, Stratton Brown. He runs a huge RIA there in the Central Valley by Fresno. You should definitely go to those meetings. I think they're virtual right now. But once this Corona happens, I'm praying this all gets taken care of and we're all good there. I would 100% go to those, just connect with guys, see what they're doing. Maybe you can help them, provide some value to them. They can provide value to you and just help you out so much. He's got a YouTube. Check him out too. But great guys out there in Central Valley. I'm just plugging so much because they can help you. I know those guys are really good people. They can help you out. And we're all a community here. We're all just trying to make it out working here. I'm going nuts here. I got no sports. I mean, baseball, but like I'm more of a football, basketball dude. But drive me crazy. Vincent, my boy Vincent here says that spot on. California is a difficult market to make money in. Dude, I'm telling you, most of the guys that I know in California, they are making a lot of money virtually doing it. Where the guys in California are in that Central Valley area. It's just, I don't know about California. It's crazy. It seems like Los Angeles is a metro, like for example, Atlanta, Georgia is a huge metro market, but there's so many killers out there in Atlanta doing so well. And so it's like, it's a metro market, just like LA, but no one's doing a lot of deals in LA, but if people are doing so many deals in Atlanta, it's like, what's going on there? It's just like, they're both metro markets, but they're like, there's probably some metrics there I got to look at, but there's absolute killers out there in Atlanta. But yeah, man, it's nuts, dude. Like I don't get it. California is just so different place. But like people in Dallas doing really well, and then Miami, I guess it's a lot harder, but they speak Spanish and like Haitian Creole and French. It's just like, geez, it's like hard for me to speak English down there, and it's a lot harder for me because I don't understand like the Spanish culture or the French culture there, so it's a lot harder. But it's crazy, man. If you ever try to negotiate with someone who is an immigrant from Haiti, it's impossible. Those people are the greatest negotiators on the planet. I have not found someone that can't negotiate that was like from like a Haitian culture. Like those people know to negotiate, and there's a lot of them in Florida, so it's a lot harder to negotiate to deal with them because they're good. It's like they've read a million like Chris Voss like negotiation books. But yeah. So Jason says, as soon as this live is done, live with the red square. Thanks. That's funny. I actually use that circle here. Maybe trust people in to actually look in here. I'll check out that Podio video you mentioned. Dude, you need to sit down and just like visually watch it. Like a lot of these lives that I do, you can actually just sit back, put it live, put some headphones in, and maybe you can work on your texting, or you can work on just some like ad copy. For that one, you're actually gonna have to sit down and actually watch it because honestly, bro, I would say the Podio video, you just gotta physically watch it and just like for example, it's like you maybe have it on your phone and then you have your computer set with the Podio and then you can do it with me. It'd be a lot easier, but it took me an hour and a half and I explained it very step by step actually how to set your Podio up, man. But can help you out. But I hopefully that helped you out with their question there. Again, I do these lives every week, just trying to help everyone else. The only thing I ask for you is like and subscribe and spread the knowledge. Just spread, because dude, I've said this a million times too. When I was 17, nobody went on a live and no one would answer all of my calls. They were all like, "Oh, I'm this big guru. I got a Lambo. Like I'm too good to answer all your questions." Honestly, those people you gotta humble yourself a little, man. You gotta realize, like when I started, I had no money. I had $300 in my bank account. I was like a bag boy scrubbing toilets. I got my first couple deals, made like 20 grand first deal, just making 6 figures in high school. Just like, I know what it's like to have no money, like getting started in this business. And I keep that humbled. Like I take the ego out of it. I want to help people out. Again, like I couldn't give anyone money to do it. Like they helped me out so much, just learning myself. And if I can help you just cut 6 months off your learning curve, it helps me out just knowing that I actually helped someone out here. So that's why I go on these lives. We're about to hit 3 hours here. So keep the questions. I promise I'm answering every single question. And I'm not going off till everyone's questions answered here. So give it up. Jason says, I'm in New Jersey, but I'm looking at virtual anywhere. I'm here to learn. New Jersey, I'm in New Jersey. I know I have a student in Essex, New Jersey. I think Monmouth County. Again, I'm butchering it, but I know the East Coast of New Jersey. Lou, he actually went on here. He's in Jersey City. Get connected with him. He seems like a great dude. I'll probably talk to him maybe tomorrow or whatever. But great guy. Love getting connected with people. It's just good learning. But yeah, New Jersey, looking at virtual anywhere. I'm here to learn, dude. Just be a sponge with knowledge, man. Just learn what I'm saying. Go to Sean Terry, hear what he's saying, hear what Pace Morby's saying, hear what Jamil Damshi's saying. Like, hear whatever. Like, it's cool that like a lot of people listen to me for like their real estate advice, but I'm telling you, I'm just one guy. Listen to a million other people. Get perspectives. It's like talking to people from like different cultures, like getting their perspective on things. On like in real estate investing, it's just like I'm the guy. I'm big on wholesaling, marketing, acquisitions. Maybe you go to another dude who's really into dispositions. Just be like a ninja, man. Just learn skills from everywhere. Just be really versatile on your game there at wholesaling. It'll help you out so much. But Jason, appreciate the tips. Thank you so much, man. Jason says, you got Cash App. I'll Cash App you for a call. I don't waste time. I don't want to waste your free time. Dude, stop. Don't pay me. I don't want to get I'm not here to get paid. Like, honestly, spend that money on marketing. Dude, I'm here to help you out. I've gone on here for 3 hours. I'll probably go on for another 3 hours next week. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm here to help you out. Dude, spend that Cash App money. I'm telling you right now. Put it in your bank account and say, I'm going to spend this in skip tracing, and I'm actually going to get some more deals. Because honestly, you give me Cash App for money, it's not going to do anything for me. Like, I make 90, like I make most of my money. Like, I do sell products here. I do sell coaching, all that fun stuff, like whatever. But like 90+% of my money I make is from real estate investing, actually in the business. I block out time just to help you guys out because nobody had that with me. I could probably spend this time, at a soup kitchen or something, but I'm helping you guys out because I think that's better use of my time. I donate money to charities and stuff, so that I'll have someone use the money that I donate for food. But yeah, man, if you're gonna Cash App me, just donate to a charity or use it for marketing. Honestly, be selfish. Use it for marketing. Build your empire, dude. Honestly, Make-A-Wish. Make-A-Wish Foundation is good. St. Jude, but if you feel like Cash Apping me, just donate. But yeah, man, be selfish, man. I'm telling you, in the beginning, sometimes you got to be selfish. It sounds kind of cruel, but like you want to make sure you have the most marketing budget possible to help you get these deals and make you financially free. Because once you start making 6 weeks of the year, you can start just giving out and just helping people out so much. But hopefully that answered your question. And yeah, bro, DM me. Always love to help you answer. I'm on here for hours every week. I can't wait to have you on next week and just talk. And bro, you said you want to give me a call. I'm not going to get into it right now, but next week I have a link, just like Lou did. Look at the replay. You can just get on this and we can just talk, man. Just do it. It's free, bro. Yeah, be selfish. Use that money for marketing. Vincent, your content is info so good. Thank you for sharing your experience. Bro, thank you so much for watching it, dude. I'm nothing without you guys watching it and helping me out here. 1,240 subscribers. Strong, bro. So strong, man. We're going strong here. I'm telling you, I'm not going to forget any of you guys. Once I hit 100,000 subscribers, dude, I will never forget any of you guys. Just helped me out here so much. But dude, I'm telling you, we started this channel about a year ago, and I told myself if I had like 50 subscribers, I would be so happy. And we got 1,240, 50. Like, dude, so humbled you guys are actually helping me out here and just helping me share, like me helping you guys out. It means the world to me. I appreciate you guys so much for coming on here. Again, I said I'm not coming off till I answer all these questions. So keep the questions going if you want me all longer. But thanks for your time and energy. Let's make him proud, guys. Awesome, guys. All love, man. Everything from you guys. Thank you so much. Jason says, I'll do one better. I'll purchase PropStream now. Oh, honestly, use that. My earpods just, let me make sure this works. My audio.
Guys, can you hear me? I think you guys can. Hopefully you can hear me. If not, whatever. My AirPods just died. So that's it, guys. I really appreciate it. If you have any more questions, and let me know. I'll do a quick speed round if you want, but I'm getting ready to hop out. But I've already promised you guys I'm not hopping off till I get everything done. So I'm gonna give you. I'll give you a Jeopardy timer. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to think of every question you possibly can. I'm gonna do a speed round, and I'm gonna sign off. But I'm answering every single question. I can talk fast. So let me know. Let me stretch out here. I'll give you a little Jeopardy music going on here. But we've got 2 minutes here. Answer every single question possible you can think of in your head, even if it's stupid. Just like, what's a cool nickname for me as a wholesaler? I'll answer it, and we get going here. But let me stretch out here. Probably gonna go work out after this. But yeah, we got give you a minute here, and we'll see what you guys can do here. But yeah, guys, keep asking as much questions as possible. Again, we got another question. I'm going to actually answer this question. I'll give you another minute here. But Jason says, just subscribe and hit that notification bell. Boom. Thank you so much. That means the world to me. You have literally no idea how much that means to me, man. Thank you so much. Jason, we can hear you. Awesome. Fortunately, you can hear me. But Douglas says, why is everyone teaching wholesaling? There's so many programs. Again, here's the truth. A lot of guys are making like a lot of money just, selling coaching programs. That's the truth. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it from you. There's money to be made in like coaching. And unfortunately, I'm telling you the truth here. Most guys, they make most of their money as wholesaling coaches. That is the truth. I'm telling you, we sell, we're the #1 probate course in America selling, like we're just selling out actually pull probates. That's probaterick.com. But like we make money on the coaching. Like, I'm not going to lie. We make money. You know why? Because someone buys it. They make money. They give me a testimonial. And then I show people like this guy makes 6 figures a year from the probate course. And they buy it. Word of mouth. Unfortunately, I think a lot of gurus in this industry, they make more money teaching wholesaling than they actually do in wholesaling. Again, I don't think I'll ever hit that mark. Even if I was like the level of Max Maxwell or something like that, like I'd still be making more because I'll have more money in my pocket, which I'd be spending on the real estate investing side. Like, I'm telling you right now, I know for a fact, like I'll be bigger than all those big gurus one day, but I'm telling you, I'll be making more money in the real estate investing side than anyone. And no disrespect to Max Maxwell. He's one of the few people that I know for a fact that makes more money on their actual business than he does in coaching. I love Max. He's a great dude. He'll be on my podcast one day, but I'm working on it, getting him on the podcast. But he's a great guy. I know for a fact, like, he doesn't sell big coaching programs. Like, he's here to help just like me. Like, that dude's good dude. Like, he makes more money in his business than he actually does coaching. So I don't look at his bank accounts, but I know just from talking around the guru space that he's a pretty good guy. But yeah, man, infopreneurs. Yeah, man. It's nuts, dude. But yeah, my real reason just to help you guys out. Like, no one helped me out when I was starting out, and if I can be a beacon of lights for someone, that's all I can ever ask. Like, I haven't spent one dime I haven't spent on advertising. I don't do like Facebook ads or anything. Like, I don't do it. I've done Facebook ads for the wholesaling side of the business, just for the personal company, like making money on it, but not for the coach. Like, no, man. It's if I'm good, then you guys will share it, and you'll like this video and subscribe, and maybe I can help. Like, honestly, I'm here to help everyone out. If I can help one more 17-year-old kid make money, that means the world to me. If I can help make one 6-year-old guy money, that's all it means to me. So, so last question I see here is, what are your thoughts on land trusts? Land trusts are extremely lucrative for subject to transactions. So what I mean by that is subject to transactions is if someone does a sub-2 deal, which means you're taking over the payments on the property, then you can be protected with that versus then if you actually buy it in your name or your corporation's name. But land trusts are pretty good on actually holding properties. Again, I'm not going to get on the legal jargon. I actually got some lawyers, really good real estate lawyers coming on the podcast. So you can ask them all the questions possible when it comes to that one. But overall, land trusts are really good, not for wholesaling, but for actually holding property, maybe for a rental, creative financing, it's a really good tool there. I don't see I have any more questions on here. So I guess I'll be signing off, guys. I really appreciate everything you guys are doing just to help me out, just to sharing my message out with you guys. Thank you so much. This standing desk really saved me because like I can stand up now. I can sit down for 2 hours, stand up. Honestly, I can go for 10 more hours here, but I'm not, just because I got a dog that needs to eat dinner. So go feed him. But thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Please smash that like button and subscribe. Again, I have more energy now than before I started 3 hours ago. So thank you guys so much. This is Zach Ginn, Flip with Rick, signing out. Thank you guys so much and have a blessed day. Stay safe, wear a mask, and have a good one. Thank you.